kwakotena office but o say eh me nso metena office enye obia ne ko school e wo so tena office insanu nyuma tuaka kobisa ye nuanom omutwi taxi ne trotro ne ye maame no omuton koko na sefon one ne di nkoma o say ma semi dan ma tome car me de me manako university. I'm telling you say wona wo mu ya akrachefo no akrachefo teachers ne bankers ne na sefo ni bi wo hokra na sebi plot kra wonto obi but ya catch them say just what na office answer. The point is that ne ye wumu. It's one of the things are menye any excuses. I don't give excuses. Because China for philosophy be say ukusu eye dede no na ono no hwe dede na no find the solution. And say dum saba. Into ye na dum so no no aye power bank amount. Wo ye dum so no aye generator amount. Wo ye na de na dum so no a create na wa ba be ton won ho. Iti gugu so kasa no be fix it. Krobia be ko nanim a enye won na omu kasa keke. Won na omu kasa keke na nye sika. Ene ye 1st June 2020. Ene ye 1st June 2026. These are business yankopon pe onhyiraw. Ye de bibi ye ho ano anke pompe onhyiraw. Ye de bi anka me papa tiase a anka menya sika te sewe da bi enya mpanifo ka so bia ne oni mobrempo anhyase papa tiase a anka ye me ho excuses dodo enya wei na anka kreti ya enya wei na anka me wo pa anka menya te se pa da bi o ye me ho excuses dodo enya wei na anka kreti ya enya wei na anka me wo pa anka menya te se pa da bi o de wonya sikano no so ete said de wu complaining de wu kutano me ma ho excuse yire ho na ye ne ye enu nti obi ne wan ko suku but ne man nyina ko suku me say na ye 1st June bibia ne obesi wo daache ne kutaw Dachine de wa prepare. And I always tell people, prepare for the opportunity. So be who say me ye we are. And yes, I'm a trans and a mayor and a Jantuah na metia. There be. Naminim said that crew be bedru wa. Me drew this level. But man trans you. De bia beba na me ye adwuma te se bodam ni. And you na obi hu nana me hu billboard. Nana hu TV. Nana Pasabre na me excuse na me ye adwuma. Sabre na me tedema na me sua de te se bodam ni. Sabre na me ye training, me ye exercise. Eto de bi kra na me was university. Ye ni nyina so na me gusu ko school. Enti se hu se Nana Jantuah ye na. Eye over 20 years enhu exercise amaye. Over 20 years nisuo ahoya nyoma akokọ okoso nyoma afam ani so na keka ni nyina bom ama ye Nana Jantuah ma excuse in all those things obi a onim bibia nim. I don't give excuses. E wasa ye you have to do it. E dey any excuse ya me excuses na ye dey duru oman excuse anka ye yanko IMF anka enye dum so a anka enye ya me hu excuse saa na eduru bebia ye duri enti ubon so nya panyin na panyin nso me excuse oni panyin ne kasa na panyin nso ka problems e wo so no fix no e ka ne de a kirew and then 1st June 2026 wan hwe abekọ ni say ya obekọ ni say ya na de akọwie 31st of December 2026 no asakọ a resolution. Now the same cycle toaso every year me year obi a wa follow me no me year by September no me wie 2026 me no mo twen 31st ni bi by September, no me wie 2026. Na me planning 2027 after September. In the time about tomino, na ma kodada. It is a menu obi share and na menu obi dim koma. The mehwe eye nipa no ne plans it say woni ni dim koma no ne plans it say. Enti enye ba bia che 1st June 2026 no mami papa wa wo tie me enye ba bia na wo sa wotena enye bibia na wo sa wotie enye buku bia na wo sa wokenkan enye nyoma bia bi na wo sa wo hwe. Be selective. Be selective. Be selective, say. Enye chusu dia wutie. And obi etie bibia bi. And it's not the bia no depressed no. The entire ra ho ne say, o hye nyoma bebre bi wo Facebook and na TikTok obi air settings into one na why depressed na we mu de o mo fa ahen obi akogina obi fie na watwitwa nyoma bi wo say o konanimo na unim na pressure no why depressed na wan hwa na ayede se wan tia na ayede se wan kenkan no ayede ade na nya force preaching bi wo ho na wutie na preaching ne mmoa wa jai we nya force me ha ye ho pato wutie me say na 1st June 2026 ntina me na wo ka obramu because any time bia na mebusa ye onkofo be brom busa say na ekwan be so na force ntina new month bia no ma church certain basic principle me say me excuses o my excuse me ebeye and I ntwen kakra there be ye problem ni dey ye beye ti ye ti a ye besua ho ade ye beye no foforo me say ye beye ti but ye beye ye make mistakes na ye besua na ade chi a ye no foforo ni akon anim. That is how we learn. We don't learn by giving excuses. A minor, you were good, you were timber, you were backside, you were why, Ghana dear, you were beer, Nancy and penny for no, and I want to go to Abama penny for now, Okano, Mibusao. Why not go to Abama penny now, Okano, penny no, why not to Abamano? Yem penny for them, why? But when I call Jessica, delegates, Oko Jessica, we are now say complaining, actually why? Because the one ma usika no one to amano. Into the person leading no this so usika. Now we are not yem penny for no. Who now say like 7 December now to my President John Mahama. Me no me enu. It is a John Mahama ye bibi na fe nkom. Afi ye kom ye ne ekotoma no. Enti ye complaining actually why? Because who decided so obey the oye? Me say na 1st June 2026. My problem ni nyina ne say ye kasa wi ahwe nsi biem ena wa wo pese wo bie nipa na ni kura na asa be problem because do na nche dan tiase bibie ni we besi wo dachi wo abrabom dachi ne ye wan kasa create your future dem pese me kanu no create your own future dachi bia no gina wo so. Because on my imu, the Ebeka, and go for plan of life 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, no. One way na one way me ojidini, but one way ya the ancient na yesu basa I won't mean plan no life. And you maybe why it blocks our thinking. Uko di buy me in the next 5 years, don't base me aye. Oko China, ye catch will say China for will be a friend 5-year development plan. In fact, the last time we came was the 14th 5-year development plan. So the 15th 5-year development plan. But I mean, China debi amwa hu dientia. Sa wo so bia no pa na wo say yempanyfo na kasa. Onso ye empower na wo say ade a wo kan de na wo kirechiri. De na wo kirechiri. Me say China for the last time from 2021 to 2025 and on the 5-year development plan the 14th time. deɛ no ɛbae say China for the 15th 5-year development plan. Now say, year 5 years, no. This is the 15th time. Ghana, what is our philosophy? Me will say, Ghana, the business Ghana pa, ye ka business Ghana for ya dream pa ye business ne de wahi. Ye ni bi. We don't have any identity as Ghanaians. Ya frafremu. But on mind be a serious and mind be a develop. Omu wo kwanya omu faso e fa business omu China forward, Japan forward, US forward, Australia forward, Switzerland, Finland. Omu nyina wo uni business. Ye ni business philosophy bia. And into na yesua we die na anye ye na yesua we die. E dia China ni be ye no. We bia wo ya enye wadwem ponti wuntimi nyama ni nye ye. Me say na 1st June. Me wia me should there be lines no. Me this hard day make kan ho nkomo. What's our problem and what's your problem? The entire wuntimi nko ani because o my excuses. Yakasa sa and NDC and MPP yakasa sa enti ye hu say enyoma bi wo ho anke betimi akwa abro so sa na enti ko HR mu a human resource mu a se wo recruit obi ama na be ye adwuma ye wo nyoma mienu brofo kakraka wo say universalistic ethos of meritocracy. Universalistic ethos of meritocracy. And what particularistic approach. Now the American bebrebe universal no chere say universalistic ethos of meritocracy nen say ye wo obi wo ho a sa ade pote no ye biemu ema obi a obetimi aye ho adwuma no ne afa no enti yenka President Mahama ekro bi ye serious no ye ka say okay me per minister for roads and highways me per minister for works and housing no me jemu say wa wo ye qualify no fa wo CV bra there be entisa ye the ma job for the boys ye the ma o wa bre party no ho pa enti ye de ne hye ho a obetimi aye enu nti na ye de nkrofo ahye ba bia ontimi nya adwuma no because ye fra bibi the Peter's principle ne say sometimes ye betimi de obi akwa akose ba bia no wo no ya ade pa nanso ne ya promote na ko ba bia obekọ no afeli enye obia na timi ye president man ye enye obia na timi ye manager man ye obi wo ho a o ye good say ogina ba bi na o support. Unfortunately on my no ba bia adru ni nti obia pese opushi ko that level enti nani abri ni nyina say opese o ye MP onanya abri opese o ye minister but obi wo ho a opese o ye president but wo hwe na onye president but wanye president na dwuma ho ye no oboa ya nke betimi aboa president no obia woni de unfortunately yan hye dan hu but because eya na ye sika ne tumi bia enti ye pese ye kɔ ba bia yankase anim se ntimi nkɔ ene 1st June 2026 tina me ne wudi sa nkomo no me say dachi bia ni ba bia I'm telling you say one ya 2024 bedru no 2028 bedru no ne da so kekam ye kekam mu na no na but me wan so ne kekam no na krobia konanim uguso kekam no na krobia kan ekonanim why because we ye wadwen say de omu ye ne ye okay ene ya gi atum nti ya gi tum say president betimi abia ba no aboka onya boka wi a bibia nsi biem de ne be ye nya ne hwe na no me catch us say ye kasa accident be say si Toyota Vox be say ahwim ye de ho asem beba because ya gi atum nti so ye crisis management say BBSC atoruyanchem BSC no ye be catch us say ye wo crisis ahodo baako eye natural crisis eno no ye hu hwe enye ye insuyira ba enyoma nkoye sa nyoma okay kaboma uye hu hwe enye ye but ye wo artificial crisis. When artificial crisis. Artificial crisis ne say ade no ye nyina ye nim say we de ya na ekoso ye. Eno bi na enra na President John Dramani Mahama ye ka ho asem no. O say flooding so yiri no ye yankasa Ahenfie. Any MMDC se ka ho enti na saade no ekoso. Ba wonim de ntia. President ka sa asem no wie ye no. Ena mbusa say Sabi enti dien. President ka say I insuyiri na eba ni abubu nkrofo de na Ramsey site last week in the president ko kai ne me kan wa ha say Ramsey site baby afro mu wo no ye nsi dan me cheche mu ha eno na president ko kai no Ahenfie na motonton saase man nkrofo no mo ka ho na ma suyiri ni ba ena district one nso na engineers assign krata na omo dia momu omo ka ho nti ena mebusa say president sabi ena ye den o ka wie ni na si den sabi president yemfa nya den o ka kire ye say Ahenfie ena ton sase no o ka chem say MMDCs no engineers ni bi ena sensan work one building permit ena ye nti yenya ne den president wadaroma eni de kwaso yenya ne den wo ka kire na ya boy nsem ama wana anka de wo kan ye ne wo se ye kan nti nka wo kan wie ye no enu nti ma direct say e free na ekọ MMDC ni bia na wo de permit be ma ba bia ye afrom na sefo no I've instructed engineer whatever me DC me pamo 2 engineer na owo ho no so ye be sanction ana ye be yi wadi ni aka to say president who is serious. My president kai no any a boy ensem hey president ayade any a boy ensem enradi nyankofo. I've told you certain things. Yeah, so hypocrite say yen problem no and the president ya to aba man no so ba be ka the same problem atreye yen fanya den Ahenfie no muton asase no before say ohene ne ton asase no enti building engineer no onim say ha yen sidan June July inso ba beto asase na nipa ne toye no ohene ne toye no enti ne engineer bia obetimi aka cha MCE say MCE omu ton sa asase no ka kire nana se nana aha yen ton because inso fa ha manka no mu ton asase ni nyina wie na mu nso munya mu dia mu de be hyem botom wie a afi na mu complaini me say dachi bia ni bia dachi ne ye ne inso beto edum ba be yiri nsem trofo be ko ho edum e be yiri ne hwe edum boss fm ho e yiri pa hwe inso enipa nko no maba aban be boa ye inso be yiri bibiansi asana American me ne badwema na ekasa what the American do you understand the concept me say and na 1 June 2026 one hwe aben ni sa no we December and aso be ka say let me create my future today me de esi wa mabra bombia no ma plan nti eba anya me wanwa time I me free Ahenfie FM minim time me mrebe so ameka say Ahenfie adwuma me wie minim because my planning my life no minim there was me here at every point in time my planning my life the next 50 years minim timi sorry am minim say we mama ki we my year enti me ntwen 31st December san makwa kire say we na say there be my life no my planning on man be a serious no plan no life we say Ghana for next 2 years Ghana for then year planning. They are planning it. One they take you over. I said, "Don't get ya." Kessel Forsen, Julius Debra. Oh, Baumia, and 2 years time no. Opa busa MPP ni ndisi for ne say mo plan ye day. Oh, yep. Ubusa MPP ni ye plan ne pan say Dr. Baumia ebeba no be president. Ama no ye free enko asum ni mu. Sa enko asum na mo de ye komu. The same thing no. The same Dr. Baumia no ebetimi ye free enko asum mu. 2028 and so oh Jantuah umuso NDC aban papa ba na ban papa na waba nintino Jantuah umuso no montoa so na make say ebi kura dum so ye da so twefaibo ebi kura na ekom eda so dew ebi kura na business enhye da nkoye enso ye betoa umuso ye wia yes aba be complaining dachi ni bebia dachi ni kuta
106.1 Ahenfie FM. Ahenfie FM.
If you have to say
Dr. Mpachonya, me adom nanso e.
Yeah, sorry. Bia you fine.
It
is well.
It is well.
It is well.
It is. Asamo.
And then so combination in so of a camera. I try photo.
Me das.
Kofi hu ye.
Nyame adom me hoye na. Jinchen shintin e. Ai, so na no me catch us one e and one e dey kan ye days no.
Okay.
Jinchen shintin e. Nti jega shi gondien. Aha. Jega shi gondien, na just we Ahenfie. Ahenfie. Jega shi gondien.
And that's a kasa no so.
E by Leo dien e. Natchez Ahenfie 106.1. Gondien e by Ling Liu Dien e Jinchen Shintin e. Nti no. Ai. Yaba. Let's see.
So join us on Facebook, Ahenfie 106.1 on Facebook, on YouTube, Ahenfie Media, okwa na wakwa like it. Na so Ahenfie TikTok, Ahenfie Media ni Ahenfie TV on TikTok. Ni nyina ye wo ho Instagram, bebia obenya Ahenfie. Subscribe. Let's build a family together. And my special guest oba be coming son enche me de bebro. Me ni member of parliament bi. And a metro komo. Yabeka be a parliament once. If I remember Quenya no abuzan say parliament one kasabe say parliament or betin asum and sema koso. But first, into the news eba. Kofi.
Okay, Nana, yeah. Baby brimu aye wi ade asama wahu de ekoso wo Ghana na ye tre bibremu de a ye de ani kirem ewo America na America na ye de ani kire no omampani America mampani Donald Trump aka no ho abia so obeka ya enanu fiada ye ma ye tiefo ni nyante se wonu akotena se omoto ato adwene asasa adwene se de be ya enam makomako aduesia eda ye nim no America ni Iran no obi adi ni tuo betwere ho said the beya entokwa no emma ne hum so biem emma na no kra me be ka che say JD Vance oye America mampani abedi chiri ebe ka say no aka kakra bi na ntiase aye adwuma nanso enya ade a sa amampani mie no me kire America mampani ni Iran mampani no omo eba be pepre omo ho de omo nsa akɔhye nkrata bia
It isn't tokwane de umbeko a
na enrada ena America mampani ba bontin kire mu se san hyehye na nkomo kɔtena ase se omo kɔ akɔto ato adwene asasa adwene afa ho se de be ya kro ni mienu ebeti ase na omo akɔ bankrom na obi ade ni tu akɔtwere bebi etre na asomdwe mapa afa ne ntoma epɛfra ni titire pa any Strait of Hormuz biaya fango dodo na wo wiase nyina efiri ba no Iran fo bebie ama America fo akɔfa fango ewo ho na sese na America Donald Trump kyerem se ebeye yi a sankono beti ase pa nanka ode ne pene secret aso asan gi atum se obeti ase se onto to pa bia enkoto Iran a ebeye a santi ase omunya mu nsakraye omunsesem and sisemu omo ye ni nyina ne se beboa ma America ho atɔ no e wo sa ntokwanim enti se entiase no nyentiase a ebema America fo ho atɔ omo a enya de a omo Donald Trump ebe penedi ne nsa hye nkrata bi ase afei so Iran fo so chiemu a dabi yam pene se yede yensa hye krata yen ye ho be kire ya America fo ho beto
ne say US fo person me say pene ye de no
pene ye de so
and Iran for so mum
dabi
in fact ugusu eka say in the 19 minutes ago and a BBC a report ye say entokwa ahyase Iran and US fo o ma hyase e toto sa to paye no right now as we are talking about Iran and the USA they have carried out fresh attacks around the Strait of Hormuz, the third known escalation in a week. Inti esi ayeka say, Oma tututu. Inti echese petrol because I'm sure say local news say fuel ese koso. Ni nyina ye Strait of Hormuz no. Say ntokwa ni nyenjaye.
Asa agro. Inti ebeto aso say ya. And now no na oka sembi. Say ye kotena table ho na ye to adwen na ye nyina ye de ensa hyekrata ase a. Donald Trump be catch us America first.
Yeah.
Debi. Enya afi na we kra na bedu brebi mokra debi. De ye bia no America first. Or say America enenya entiase ni mu chefa pa. Sankoye sa pa dia. Enya dia Donald Trump or den nsa ebe hye ta bi ase.
Say no na Iran for no so a kire say untimi mehunehuna we ukuru.
Ai. Nti ono so ntwe kra. Strait of Hormuz no so wo ye den watum. Ma okwan ema wo mbefa fango ewo ho one wo ntokwa ompene kra ema me catch you say ena no fiada ukopiem ewo Strait of Hormuz wa baby afango ni free bana Iran for de omo asrafo pi akogu ho ni nyina ne say efidie bia omo na ye hyehyeye a say bia ship we free ha omutumi hu baby a ship no efree ba de oba bayensa efidie no omuntumi enfan detect ships ahoduo bia enam saa insuo no so enam Strait of Hormuz ho enu nti enomo so omo ayere omo bambo musa no enti wei eye de ebobo ba ewo Iran any US entokwa no enti fam go ne de husa ne bo no ebe kosoro da America for problem enya de ebe jai ena yemfa nhye yetiefu otirimu se enya sabio omampani bi ena ema fam go ne bo no akosoro we no eye entokwa bi ekoso baby aye fango no dodo na afriba no eho yatum Iran buafu enti se wo fango no ekosora ti asiesa
yentie Donald Trump na dwempa odi ebune man
6.1
we assembled here today are issuing a new decree to be heard in every city, in every foreign capital, and in every hall of power. From this day forward, a new vision will govern our land. From this day forward, it's going to be only America first. America first. Every decision on trade, on taxes, on immigration, on foreign affairs will be made to benefit American workers and American families. We must protect our borders from the ravages of other countries, making our products, stealing our companies, and destroying our jobs.
Kofi
enti said sefa jinebi ombesi ewo dwadie hu jinebi a ombesi efa eto ho ye ne oman we ni oman we edi nkita ho a emfa ho ni nkita ho a ye edi bia no ewo sa nkita ho no enkwa awie ye ne de na America ena enya chefa pa
ti America enya chefa
dabi
emfa
ompene.
You see how oye bold oye American first nso eboa no da ben ye beka Ghana first
dabi.
Say bia I'm challenging President John Dramani Mahama. Send the reset no. It must include Ghana first. And then Ababe Drew baby Adrio. Yentiminka. And any country bia she de ekoso South Africa no. They are looking at South Africa first. We are looking at South Africa and to so be anko upe wumpe South Africa first. The Benny Beka Ghana first. Jinano mi busa a question we no. In Pennyfono as you show me because here Ghana more than China more no. Penny will be a miana no. Because now it is other people first against us. And yene, go to us.
Enti eno ne die free America eba. Na. Yen free America na yembe piemu ewo. Yene aye bibrem ha. Na yenim de ekoso South Africa. Mentimu ase akoso ho ene ne mu nkomu krom ene ade. Na sese abeto gya se ukopiemu South Africa. Mentimu asense ne na kane na yese yehia wa oye Ghana ni oye Nigeria ni ko kro no. Sese no ade na esesa. Enti ebia enkran no wa oba ose adenti na wo fra ni voter region ni wo enkran eye adwuma ko krom voter region. Oba okra no wo ye akuapemni adenti na waba east we free eastern region aba greater Accra eye adwuma enti ko krom saa omubowura biaye bia adwumayefo eye adwuma wo ho te say dinka bia ahai wakọ asan waba asantemantem ha na wohu se wunua nkrani a oye Ghana ni eye adwuma no aka kire se da bi ko krom nkran emma asantemantem ha enye adwuma
video be na e dia to so
enti video South Africa wa
but obra Ahenfie 106.1 on Facebook na ebehwe bi subscribe bra ne behwe bi wo ban so ano wa share ye ma wo international updates na fe wi ayaba efie South Africa de na egu so de kofitu hofo kanu nyina e kire se no first na wo mu ye domi se de wo ye adwuma na atoa enye za
na ya toa
abuza wo se onkrata we
enti eno no ye bebisa wo se wonkrata we fa wonkrata bra ye nu firi wa obeka kire se oye ebia frauni oye anwunani adenti na we free ukrom anwuna aba asantemantem eye adwuma enti baby antokwa no eduru no atra se omo atake Ghana fo Nigerians ebia Congolese fo chese ni nyina no atra afi omo ankasa ho ena omo ne omo ho ko
na se metuase a ebia krofrum fo ene tafo
nti
krofrum for say na wo tafo adenti na ba krofrum
na wa ba krofrum ebe ye
tafo na koye adwuma
tafo na koye adwuma
mi wan so obi atimi ko ne baabi
obi atimi ko ne baabi ya asantemantem kropon kuma
se na nti obi atimi atena tafo but na ebia ne shop e wa adum
ai
nti ebia adum for say monso
monko monko mo baabi nti eno a ene didi mu a
South Africa fo yi
na yanka nchetiefo se Saadie ya ekosu yi enye bredi kan ya ekosu ni in the year 1996 ebi koso 1994 eba 1995 January mu ho ebi koso saa nso na 1998 saa kokrom nsami ebi koso wo South Africa ema ne homne so a na ne mpenifo de omo anu atuma na asan ateko edidi mu a 2008 ebi saa sorry wo South Africa hwa ema nipa makomako 62 eduasia mienu efamu ehwere omo nkwa afi edidi mu a 2015 ebi saa siye ema 2019 ebi saa esiye afi so 2026 eye this year ya eno so ebi asensi enti saa de ema ne homne so a na ne mpenimfo de omo anu atuma na se ate akoda na afen so asan peja saa enti 1994 1995 1998 2008 2016 and 2026 ni nyina no yehu saa nioma we bia atoato so e wo South Africa.
All right, my embo voice bia abrantie bi ene mrantie bi kase Omama African Nibia 30th of June this
30th
month.
of June this month.
Na we'll get the video. Video no oshe omukuta tai. Ebikuta tai ne ebikuta sekan. And international journalist Nibusan say dia no mpeso omuye. Eno mu say 30th June ni duru ho a. Ye den sekan ye be hye ebinom. Yeah, the whole update bebro and to stay with it. My embo voice.
Okay,
It's going to take a lot to change their minds about foreigners in South Africa. All these men are out of work, and they put that down to the outsiders who sell their goods and their labour much more cheaply.
These people, they work for 80 rand a day, 90 rand a day. It's fine for them because when you go to his country, it's a lot of money. But for us, it's too small. So we are no longer getting jobs anymore because of the salary we're looking for. You understand? These people, they are accepting small money. So they are ruining us in each and every side of ours. We attack them with knives, everything, machetes, man, because we are very, very...
Ahenfie FM.
accept that.
And what makes you think that's okay, to attack another human being with a machete?
Because these people, if they attack us also, late time, they use these things, they use guns.
They also blame the foreigners for the high crime rate, and their version of justice is meted out pretty quickly.
Ahenfie is easy to
Nukwe Bakope 106.1 Ahenfie FM.
And you'll put this on the person.
And while we are beating you, you are very weak. Again, you can't fight back. Even though even I can take this time, and took it to like this, you are very weak. Let me say this: foreigners must go and come back legally.
All around where we're talking, there is appalling deprivation. The men are unashamed at their bitterness towards the foreigners, and many, they say, are inside South Africa illegally without visas or even passports.
What happens if they don't go?
If they don't go, they will get a piece of this.
Ahenfie FM 106.1 megahertz. Nukwe Bakope.
I'm British and I'm working in your country. Does that mean you'd attack me?
No, because you are not doing the bad things.
The xenophobic violence has turned into a political weapon. One of the leaders of the opposition visited Alexandra Township the night before the army was ordered in.
Enti Kofi say utie we ya broni ni busa ne say me nso me ye broni adenti na won attack me me nso me ye broni enti adenti na won attack me a wo attack obi foforo na abrante na odi saa ade na enu no yenti enwoma na omo keka ni bi omo say 30th June this month wabusuani bi wo ho a omfiri ho
Shut up and listen to what I'm saying, because you don't know why I'm here.
These South Africans tell foreigners from other African countries to leave.
Because I can't take that nonsense.
After waves of anti-immigrant protests, some foreign nationals are sleeping on pavements in the port city.
We don't have again homes where we can live because they are kicking us out of their houses. Now, where to go? That's the question. It's a psychological genocide, physical genocide. They're destroying our business. They're beating us.
Without my consent.
A lot of South Africans want their government to take stronger action against undocumented immigrants and tighten border security.
I'm not saying kill or whatever. I've never uttered any violence. I've never insinuated any violence. I've never incited any violence.
In fact, the Oya Sano, your friend no in Kusikona, in the Bandaba, or illegal immigration activists, illegal migration activists. So in Kusikona, a branch no hard in power ne or Baba kwe friend Jacinta. And not just a woman ekika boom pan and tea. Omuso mama ye 30th June. Na they say I say Congo for momo 48 hours.
Congo for momo 48 hours.
Congo for say 48 hours.
And Naminu, South Africa ni bia wo Congo. Bia no kokrum. Yem passen bia. Na wey etche madwene konko mo bia na yedi no na wo twe mu ye. Se eba no Ghana ha anka ye wo ye mpanimfuo bia ye nim se kakra wo mo nsam a ombetumi abie nnwuma na nka mmebunu enye biaye. Enti sanka ye tie na nka ye se Africa pa de omo a omudi kan numpa omo woska nanka Ghana fuodi mienu miensa wo mu a enka enye ye dana ka ye mfa ho aho aye ho ana na ye de aya manyosem saa ye de aya manyosem ena no ye te se Dr. Brian Champon saa hotel ho nsem ya eyi niti ye de amanyosem saa and then we are trying to protect the interests of the ordinary Ghanaian, the good people of Ghanaians need to ye be kabrofo saa and so here and the Lancaster Ye won krofo a yewura Dansoa Biamo, yewura Kennedy Japan mo, ye Ibrahim Mahama mo, chese ye wo nipa titire a kakra, I mean nye kakra, bibi wo mo nsemu a ombetumi aye nnwuma. Na nka mmebu na nye biaye, ye nkọ ba biaye betena ya aye mamu. Na nso ye de ba ya amanyosem. Hwede ye de ya pa akosi ndo.
Yeah.
Ye tutu papa ne tiri hu nyina. Ena ye de ya amanyosem saa. Toda wo dwen bibini hu a, ya na wo nte ase. Enti ye ntumi gina so man ye betumi aka se, de ye de Omai no dadwene ena ye kane. Enye party sem, enye MPP, enye NDC. Ye ntumi ka se Ghana first. Yadwi mpo nyina ne se the next 4 years de na ebeye. Yadwi mpo nyina ne se de ye kura de emwaye ma ye wini o. Yadwi mpo nyina ne se de na ebeye ye benya Ghana fo abedi echi. Na ne ya chiche t-shirt amomo de na ebeye a percentage na ye nya na Ashanti region no ebe increase de na ebeye Greater Accra region swing region no de na ebeye ebetumi enya bebre Central region kra no de na ebeye ebetumi enya bebre voter region kra mo ye NDC fu enti ese no strategy ben na ye digu akwan mu a ebema ye vote of voter region no I appreciate ye hwe de last year ye data ne say o hwe data na say na omo last 4 years ye decline here and a 2016 election ye appreciate votes and a 2020 election Argentina ye decline sa da swear that the politician trim and say obey winning in the next 4 years na ni nyina nkamfo ano ye ka ho bi se ye nya amanyoni ye nya nipa bi a obetumi abi enwuma pi ama Ghana fo nya adwuma ni bia ya na ya de amanyosem akotare ho na say we kura de president nuanu no we de say ya no be yo obetena aso kura o wie sika ama president I mean sa ene ekoso sa hwe yewura Kennedy akomprako Japan hwe yewura Dansoa Biamo hwe Dr. Brian Champon okura the biggest hotel in Africa. Then a chese Lancaster and it's our hotels na etuatua ho. Then a chese on to me manage. But because of say or ye MPP ni na Ibrahim Mahama krade so ye NDC new President Mahama nuanu no say ya kwamnado for de ono krade or ye NDC new say ya
South African people staying in Congo, they are doing business, consulates, mining, truck drivers, shops, restaurants to go back in your country. Now, we give you 48 hours. As Young of Congo, we stand for it. Like the way you guys, you are not respecting the process, diplomatic. You are not a human being. You can't stay with foreigners, people, and then you are here a lot. You are doing mining, restaurant, hotel. You are making money. We are paying visa, very expensive. And then you are chasing African people in your country. As Young of Congo, Africans young. We don't want you.
And see, we a Congo ni a South Africa for 48 hours. Nti nene is aka 1 day.
Aka 1 day.
All right. Nemo enye South Africa for ni nyina ne plan de ekoso no.
Aye.
My embo voice South Africa for bi omo Pretoria. Omo nso kire se sa nkrofon Jacinta mu ne sa abrante no mu ye setete omo bo ha omo bu omo.
Asa agro.
Omo mpero fo mo ba omo bu omo pa mo se nsem no omo tuo no mu die no. Ade no mu gu South Africa for anima asesa. Yenti ne.
That's why we chase them here. And then when they come again to do what? Here in Madagascar, if they come again to do it, we're going to beat them here. Because a lot of Indian guys that are staying here, they are born and raised here. And then they are chasing them that they must go back to their country. Which country? There's some people that must close their shop. and go back to their country. Because they know that Madagascar, a lot of Indian guys, they are staying here. Yes.
They're also talking about foreign nationals from other African countries, that most of them are here and documented and operating illegal businesses like brothels, selling drugs as well. Are you aware of that?
We are aware. Actually, sis, I can only tell you one thing, that anyone who can determine this person is illegal is the officials. So no South African or no guy who is walking around in the street who must come to you and say, give me your ID. They must go to the rightful people, which is the police or immigration officers. And they must point out these people and these people. Let them check them. Where they come. They come with intongas and everything. They're coming to fight because we can fight better. This is Madagascar. We can fight better. We are united like this. We can fight better. So whatever they do, they must do. Because whatever they are doing, it's illegal what they are doing now. They are allowed to strike. They are allowed to demonstrate, as long as they are not infringing anybody's rights.
Nti Kofi we are South Africa for now, so
yeah, we are business owners mu say
yeah
the air cost ho no egu omu nnwuma the omo ye ne yempe ade no muntumi nye ye nya omanfo omo abetena ye krom a omo ye adwuma so de be ya oman ni sika asem atumi etu mpon a mo bu omo enti e se no mo so ani abre se mo ya ya behwe mo ye bebo mo pa
yeah South Africa for
yeah South Africa for nanso de
mo de mo asemba ha
de mo ye no
mo de mo asemba ha
chese ye bebo mo akum enti eno ne nsem a ekoso in fact I am the interesting development I am the pa say enioma ekosa
say ye we India fo bi wa ye wo mu South Africa
ai
ye wo Africa fo ye wo mu South Africa
no correct
na wo ba wo say onye South Africa
onye South Africa ni
wo ba ye bebo
na ba ka Jacinta na sama kopie court afei ofre say omo ye ni yodium no omo ndi na chi nko court no omo nko support no
omo mafia no
obi aso nye na dwen so obekọ wo na wanya wasem kọ enti sa na tie enti asem bi ba na oye yo say yeso mu say ekua hunu say wo nko na yaso mu nko na ye de wo ekọ na quick one say dem kai no yen free South Africa na yen kọ Kenya Kenya mine no say no omo bu afu ena no Ebola e man homene so e wo DR Congo a che say omo cases no da ne da nyina ekọ nanim no America fo aye omo adwen say America de hye omo ya asrafo a omo DR Congo a wosusu say omo anya Ebola ni bi no omo pese omo kosi quarantine center e wo Kenya ho e de mo e na Kenya fo ni bibu afu ehe ne ha ye mpene da bibi say yesi a adenti na mo mfa mo de hye no enko mu krom na mo ba besi biaye wa ha na makura saafo no enye ha na e wo say mo de hye ne be hye e bia na mo de omo be ikura no ya de na agentre ha na ye nso ya de hye ni bi akonya Ebola ibi enti se mo de hye America de hye a mo DR Congo so mo nya ya de ni bia mo mfa omo nko mu krom America enye Kenya ha e na mo ba be bie mo quarantine center e de ama omo na mo abehwe omo wa ha enti we eye nkomo a eno so eyi niti na Yamati for so say World Health Organization. Empenifo ababonten Gabriel Jesus, Doctor Tedros. Wababonten chiemu asese no. DR Congo for mako enan ena omo ehu se yade no omo anya bi na nso enura yede ma omo ho eto omo. Ewom se omo nya vaccine bia emfa ma omo na nso said ye yesidi omo atu nnuro so nnuane yede ma omo no. Bibia de di pefe se omo ho to omo ama ba akokra de yaka chen se sie ne ho ye Ebola no emu nan no omo se ehwe animu a bia enne enko na wie ye kopem china de na omo ho ato omo na ye de omo akofi se omo so omo nko tena fi enye omo adwuma nti we eye nsem a efri ewiase ama hodo so eba ye de asom yeti
Kofi to ho fo na wote ne nkan ode de ekoso maka che se Ahenfie TV Ahenfie FM aha ene ma wo hu de ekoso international near breaking it down na yenso yesua bibia frim de ekoso no maka che se ne mo special guest bi tena ha enko ba bia efia
Doctor.
Then you go.
Yeah, be fie. Some day na watch be atwa agu pa. Ebi aba papa.
Kofo kan sem.
And kofo kan sem. Na ye sha said wo omampanyin aso ye.
Yeah.
Me no wo kasa omampanyin ni Ghana. Wakopia mu UK.
I see.
Na se wonim se ye de ye kwa adesesere na ye sere nkakra de ba. Enti no omampanyin kwa wakwa akoduru ho no mu yi. Wo ne ye Ghana fo a wo UK. Ebeshia enura de omuhia ye honsam de meka kakra wa ha sei afenso no woni investors any business leaders wono mo ebeshia aka kire wo mu se Ghana ye enti no so mu pe baabi aba invest e de adwuma bebie nwuma ne ahodo a omomode ase wiase nyina no na South Africa nyina no omu twetwe wo mani a omufo mani mra o my Ghana mu na wo mu enfamra fe ofiri ho no mu a woni Prince Charles enso abushia no bekwa akohia mu e wo London ho no mu nti until June 3rd na omampanyi be fi UK ho no mu na enura woni Ghana fo ni bishia ye no se de na wo kana no pa no ena ye bisa ne se omampanyi ni yen yeti amano ne ha se na ye UK ne ye hu sensuo sha se yi ni ti pe anko ma bia no nka oman ni kropon mu ne de ka hu se na se ya ne eta yi bi fe bibia de na kwene nso no ye be hunu bia ne ye se ensuo yira fa nkofo mu te eye enkran na omampanyi ka ho asem no se sa asem we no enukure won pa ne se yemfa sobuo ni nyina mfa mmɔ eye hemfo wonomo ena ama ensuyire ensuoto na ejire fa nkofo a enho sobuo nya fa mmɔ ahemfo adanti a wonom ne chance aseton wo so ohini bi behu sa hapa ye nsuo mu nanso no asekire ne ho atwa no aton na wo de ama timamuni dipa no so to asase no so ehu sa hapa ye nsuo mu na wono so age na wato eni nti no omampanyin sa ensuyire hodo a esisi wo man mu ha se no nyina no ye wo asutwe bi anasa sobuo bi a eye amampe ye friend se ahemfo no ena wo mampanyin sa yemfa sobuo no emfa emmo wo no mu na yentiene kakra okay.
Canals in the city. If you go and build a house in that canal, where will the water go? It will go back into people's houses. Unfortunately, Nanan Misremu, our traditional rulers are selling plots in streams. It's not this Nananuma I'm talking about. We have places they call Ramsar sites. These Ramsar sites are wetlands. And they said that migratory birds come from Europe during the winter. They come and spend vacation with us in Africa. Then when they finish the vacation and the summer, they fly back. And they started to protect the Ramsar sites because of the migratory birds. But let me tell you what the Ramsar sites do. They are wetlands. So when they receive the water from the Kwapim mountain range, the Ramsar sites are huge wetlands. So they absorb the water into the wetlands and discharge the water gradually into the ocean. So if you build and you fill and build, you fill and build, you fill and build, you are reducing the size of the Ramsar site, of the wetland. And so when the water comes, what is left cannot contain the water. And so it will overflow and flood people's houses. I've seen from the air, helicopter, a stream coming from the Kwapim range. And then it reaches somewhere and they've built across it. And so the stream has nowhere to continue. So it will flood your houses and flood houses of people behind. Now when government takes action and begins breaking people's houses out of the waterway, the same people will say, hey, that's our problem. And part of the problem is the local councils and the assemblies. Unfortunately, our councils are not working as good as yours. You will find a house in a waterway and somebody signed a building permit for them to build there.
Ntina na netofa bomu no mampanyi ekiremu se ye frɛ baabi Ramsar site ke honom ne ye gya honom se nkensuo to ana akogu honom na anonom enso ye twa honom nyina ton ton ye twa ton ye ho ye ketewa bi ensuo to a emfa hefa ye kan obi besi dan ho no mo afi bonsa aban ne se da bi ba bi dan ne sini nya ye nkwadwiri ntumu wo bedwiri ato agu wie aban ne nya na obi dan fefefe na wakobu ato agu ana enne dan sie bo dendenden ana obi abomodin si dan ne akwako ensu ba bi ne dan ne sie ne nya na okache omu se hwe Ghana de ye nya ne ye mpanyimfo ne ye nhyehyeye ne ntise de UK han mo de ne tie no ye nya ne sa aha nti no mampanyini ensem ni bi no
so my point is that okay no nikusi sen
nana we
because I don't know that's the frustration Kofina make one say
and now no make say young common nyina ko wie and so what
okay we nti president ni die mu a de oka nti yenya ne de
nti eto da sa young common nyina ko wie and so what
and the issue ni nyina ye to say social studies oh e was say etwa say ss
nana enu nti no mumfa so bo ne mbo aban
nti president eni die kwan so ote helicopter mu a ohu sa de no oye ne de
that's the question
Ehono simple senka ewiem okro betimi afre MCU ohono se me na wiem no pictures ni
say na mehu
so immediately munkobubu mfiri ho two yesi dan no na assembly ni nya we
engineers wo ho
yesi sa dan no nti ye pa kire se no mu nya we se ne tie
na no mu nya we na de mu nya we
menim se president John Mahama eti jumekuo bi a yese flooding committee ho ahwan e wa Accra standogbe mu ekosi sen
ze no ye koya na ye twamfo nyini nsentrofo obedi akiri na ya bonsem na ya stories na egu ho
ma me mfa nko back kakra me de ko back kakra Accra nti mo amu Accra no nti so be kaya Accra problem no systemic something that they be easy. President be able to attempt it. Me do go back at the time and that's how to talk because they say June July in so they better. And they say nipe be wu kakra. Cars a day be bubu kakra.
Nadmo for be chemo
so nadmo so be kase. Nadmo so be kase.
Akadie nusa.
Na MPs ni NDC so be minority press conference majority press conference. Yentie time our president na Kufado share boss say Accra in the next 4 years. I hope be fair chamber bia. Yentie ne.
Omaveyina na adedanko Kwadwo de atudwa esobe na afamu die bia ahwe ama enkrakropwe mu atenwan na yefe na yeka oman emu etie na efe ewo bibimomo ese ya Ghana ya sori agya na na enkranso so edikan ewom wo kiresa na aban no edehye bebre egu epono so a wo ba beboa atu ne hu esuo no mo ama efie ko atwiko breman
Kofisa oti
this is me
pause one more tea
na nhyehyɛ na me say me nimsɛ no ana
yeah bro no
yentie nhyehyɛ no
adokro my Ghana enkanka ne nkrakropon no yahwɛ etu ase Ghana ntwere ne ntwa na so nyina da sumu na atwa ho ahia baabi abefa bia wo hu efin na no na twakokron aka atwo mo esen ye nyame sompa etu enche ya honidi ene wo mo etina na so wo fa ede ato ne homene so aboa ahwɛ ama efin eso ate Nana edense wetudwa ebra nananum Ahenfie mo English alata nananum atena kunyasa aseso wo Jamestown enkrase ebo wo ne ho kani ma me Rebecca Kufu Ado abaso ediomo edema na adedanko Kufu Ado sedi nkunya din no eye ni kwaku ablade okon age aman a wodi kan na ekirese wakon ade age ne my Ghana wakon ayi Ghana di free wo hawo omu kirem se na ebaye.
You see, Kofi, the interesting aspect in this say, Oba president there, you be bo abaso.
Na sesa wenya.
Aha.
You be bo abaso.
You be sue hini sisi ya, nkoso hini.
Nkoso hini. You be more doctorate nyina. Na o kasa agrodi.
Yentu aso.
Eni na hini bia. Na so ni ampa wo ye no echese ampa. Wo hia po kire bia da yedam no. Nana eyi yen efri.
No fake hamisha nene. Kegbe agbo no kewomi. Ablade okuji aman. Royal warrior. One who fights to redeem his people. I'm grateful for the title, and I'm grateful for the honor. I am going to do everything within my power to be the measure of the titles that you have given me this afternoon, and dedicate my life, like it has already been, to the welfare of the Ghanaian people, to the welfare of the people of Accra, to the welfare of people of Englishi. When we were growing up in Accra, this was the center of Accra. Englishi, British Accra. This was the center of Accra. The developments that have been made to clean up the Korle Lagoon are very important for the welfare of Accra. Like the harbor in Kufuor's time, plans were made, sods were cut, but since then nothing has happened. We're going to begin again. The commitment I want to make is a commitment I want all of us to make. That within these 4 years, by the end of the 4 years of my term in office as president, Accra will be the cleanest city in Africa. That is where we want to get to. That is
okay. Now, based on that, just on scratch, so catch just on a Zoom lion, a catch president say, Obi make sure say Accra I the cleanest city.
By your visit to this integrated waste processing plant, you have given strong indication of the commitment of your government to employ science and technology to identify the most economic and efficient way to recycle urban waste. In the process, you have created the Ministry of Water, Resources and Sanitation to provide dedicated oversight responsibility nationwide in the sector. Not only that, you have also affirmed your stand to work during your tenure towards achieving your vision of making Accra and its environs the cleanest city in Africa. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, indeed this vision of His Excellency is achievable vision, for which the Zoomlion Group has declared its readiness to partner all the relevant government agencies in diverse ways to help achieve and sustain its gains. As we are all aware, Ghana is committed to the attainment of the goals outlined in the Agenda 2030 Sustainable Development Goals, reaching the objective inclusive of goal number 6.
Brofu de market. Inti not just sponsor say the president Nana Akufo-Addo kan. The inti make us an is a problem in solve we.
Debi and solve it.
And Accra so sa aye west. Obi a okwa Accra no. Any odon na e team no. Aye west. Mo am won kra no betimi a share. Now ye ma me Sisilia Dapa. The no minister for sanitation na sefo. And was I share boy at that time catch say second term no Accra ebe the cleanest. If you azuti
upon Nanado Bekasa wie no na just for beka omo die no ana honorable so di beto so.
The first time na anye yi.
Na nti honorable second term.
Yeah, nti second term na ne ye she boss ebe yi.
Ebe yi.
Yintie.
Inshallah, the president will go for 2 terms, and at the end, Accra would have been, and we are on course. God is in control, and the battle is still the Lord's. And to tell you that His Excellency, the President, is so serious with this call to all of us to make Accra the cleanest city and Ghana a clean country, that he has put the Ministry of Sanitation and Water Resources on the top priority list of government to be able to access all the budget that we need for this. That answers the budget. And the strategy is what we spelled out in some of our, some parts of the presentation. If you have ideas, we are welcome. We are welcome to your office. You are welcome to our office. It's a give and take. And if we succeed, it's kudos to all of us, and we will succeed. So please come on board and make Ghana a better place for all of us.
Interesting. Say the tough one say
said ye omampeni kan ye no ono Johnson so de ne de beto so mo no kra ono so ono rokoyo so afo anasa abre na ohwa ahunidie ho nsem no kyeremu a ye haw ni nyina no na anu ye ewo sa abre no budget nim because budget no chese ekire sika botini a ye twa to ho a eba beboa ama Accra ene Ghana nyina aye oman a oba ebibrem ha o pe oman a chese eho eye niti pa ye di ye huni pa dia nanka ye behure di.
Say by the time baby na Accra di fi.
Nanka Accra di fi bi eni ho. Sa.
Ene yakwa ba ma President John Mahama so.
Ono so
blame MMDCs.
Ono so blame MMDCs. Ene na no sa.
Okay. If you to aso.
Na ye nto so na ne wudi e kira bebo sa. Ye ko eye.
Ya ye bo amankofo ahu se. Dia na amanyofo no ka no. On say ya was short memories. It is ansem we na ya kan ya no bi brefi. Enti e boma wo hu say problem na ye di ho nkomo pen.
Okay.
Ye twa ho sika pen. But ye twa sika ni nyina wie ye no. Ye ntimi anya so mfa so.
No da so wo.
Aye west.
Okay, now Foreign Affairs Minister Samuel Okujeto Ablakwase say no say one nam news ni mu sa bon homode papa now what the ababetu edwa say Ghana any South Korea say no wo no mode nsese kamagu akwema wo manya ayonkofa apam bia say no say wo ye ukra diplomatic visa and access diplomatic passport and access service passport obetimi akọ South Korea wa bra wo apply for visa. Ana say obi nso South Korea na say wono nso eba na okra diplomatic passport and access service passport bia eno nso wono nso betimi aba Ghana wa bra wono nso apply for any visa wochem say we beboa amasa enkro mienu yi no ayonkofa ni mu etimi apagya na business nso etimi akoso wochem say enka hono mu a wono mu guso kasa nkakra wakokoa mu a enche omu be expand no ye bebiem na timamufo nso nyina etimi enya eno nso ho mfaso ebinti no Samuel Okujeto Ablakwade a wono nso ede abebom no na doctor sese no efri nyame ya adom a wachina ekone betoto lorry femu Ghana for enhye nso se ye ba betoto lorry femu na ni nyina ejina empagya kakra bi a ya pagya omayi ye fuel prices no emu eno nti no yesi friend say diesel ya pagyam from 15.89% 15.81% na first na ye ton no say ni diesel mpo de yate so petrol and gas na ya pagyam enti diesel no yenhye ne so say ebeba 15.49% eno no ya tomu 0.32% eno ntumu a ede eba for diesel and petrol so first no na ye 14.60% per liter but the mebobo ne nya liters per liter and as say ni amaso kakra bi akọ 15.20 per liter eno so ya tomu 0.60 pesos per liter gas so first na ye ekofele gas no na per kilo no utono 13.16 that is 13.16 per kilo but say no ye beto no 13.48 and 13.48 ana eno so yetumu 0.32 per kilograms inti ye nhya ne so say ye pagya fuel ni mu wenti no nyame adoma free wachina June bosom ne de toso mienu no yato lorry fare mu 20%. Hamu chichemu adunu 20%. Ene yatum nti yasra mama mo ne driver for ne nkonkoko. Obi wo hono ma wonti ye nti na Ahenfie hono mo ne ye bo ho de ready a che no ene obi a enkonkoko ya totototo lorry fare mu na ye ko daman na no na oka daman yera Ibrahim Mahama ne mining site no ho asem na sese die nyame ayadom se Ghana fo adwuma na ye betimi ayo na ne nyina bi na kofi kan politics ya no ane ne problem na daman yese yera Ibrahim Mahama edimfidie a ne bo be say $250 million.
But someone show video no MIA.
$250 million.
Monfa video no ento so MIA.
Excavators ahodo, bulldozers ahodo. Now when me hu ni say ya na me say Ghana for yate asem there because adwuma bebu. Megunu benya adwuma aye. mebu ba ba ye adwuma aye na sika ne nya sika keto na hwe mfidie no so a enya mfidi keto ba cha bra Facebook ye Ahenfie 106.1 na ebra be hwe mfidie awodo aye de aba ha sei
Ghana ni we na mihu ana eye me ahohoaho no nana mihu se yewura Kennedy Japan ebie factory bi sei na meni age mehu se yesi o Dr. Brian Champon ye bibi sei na meni age mehu engineers and planners Yera Ibrahim Mahama di oye ni na meni age eba no sa na me de hoahoa me ho saa because ebema Ghana ni enya adwuma aye ebema ye fom agudie ni nyina na aka ha na ye nia ye de boy ye ho bra say ya na eye say ya
say machine we nyina ekodaman
wow say ya na mepew say ya na mepe fi say oko Nigeria obi ti say Dangote omu so no mu o omu hoa chess omu de ne hoa omu hu say ya say ya efe
be hwe bi wo TV so na afen so Facebook 106.1 fefe yera engineers and planners Ibrahim Mahama ni team no machines o mode kwa tutu aboa Ghana no ebinie
ye mpanimfo ni bi betumi a ye yemfa mom
I'm sure say enu bibi say intina we musuru no takwa go fi
yeah so omusuru mo hu say boboba ye beidie o mai wo mutu o mo ho fo pe yewu enu tina na make say Omampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wo personal relationship with Ramaphosa no Fortune chain go by the interest of the ordinary Ghanaian for the good people of Ghana sa brofo na ya na moka no sa bre na wo say yehu wo yes or no aba sa atakwa hwan no eno
all right
enie
if you
ya koso na ye wo ye mines mo idea ye ko takwa gold field na community bi a ye say ye free wo humi so say huni so omo ye press conference na wo che wi
omo say
omo asem nyina ne say wo mo besra aban no mate say nkofo keka say takwa gold field mines no said the South Africa for no ye no ye nka ye nyim free wo mo nsam emre ne so a eno no maba abonten besra aban ne say omo sre omu chase so mu ye adwuma wo communities ni papa omu se no mu wo eye project bi a na ye eye educational get found bi a na ye takwa good friend say good field mines for no omu ene de baye se ye nya doctors omu engineers omu ni ahodo bebre enti omu stress
Ghana ni be ye onu so betumi aboa Yera Ibrahim Mahama okoje ye we nya no si osi airport ama omu yi obetumi aye
omu say yemfa emomo
yemfa mawo yes omu say communities no
na beba so ebeba obi awo ni interest wo so tie ase
be den ya wo say ye be je
na omu sika san that me say interest be wo baby interest be wo baby
anyway
na yanko yanim na yanko LGBTQ+
Sankrofon.
Yeah, question na no. Once a Friday me ba be kan say committee ni de nkata na say omu PB am da court parliament ntino.
Yeah.
Friday parliament tena sempa cho ya pass bill no. Se de aka nyina ene say aban no ebe sign na bill na timi abam. Na bill ne pass no e wo parliament no. E na mentimu ase kakra asori. Ebi kire mu say kwaya fa so bill no kra ya pass e wo parliament no just a meeting the conditions no because parliament no say be pass bill bi a e was nipa wo fi ho no mu no ke ye nya kra ye mu be half but omusi nipa e pass ye 34
don't worry enti and a special guest honorable Collins Aduma Kumensa MP for Efija Kwabre North.
Okay.
Na or deep when it comes to parliamentary affairs. Kaise no ye deputy minister for energy.
Okay.
Enti yen between chukomo on him special guest. Enti ene bedi nkomo bia bi e wa ha. Free soro kofom nyina no ye bedi bi. Enti don't worry. They are working kan imu nchirichi mu obechirichirim. And as I say na ban e wo position. Say first no on na wa ban mu.
E basa omu hu na de ye.
Say there or position. Enti yebebusa ne de course so ankasa. Ye de we akira ye wo de eka. But wo fi hey. Enti stay with us and then come on be there. Don't worry. You be dim komo. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. If you
Nana me wie kra no Mr. Brain nsin. Ye fa na watchi mu na video bi ni social media.
Yeah.
Ye ko Aguna Ahenfie. Aguna Ahenfie. Na yesi nananom na nka oma ye nhyehyɛ yesi nkomo ba be kate sword na yesi maternity ward. E krom ho no mo ntinka ya sam papa kra ana mpanyifo gu so ye nhyehyɛ.
Wo say himfa?
Aguna Ahenfie.
Oh, okay.
Aguna Ahenfie Eastern region. Na eno ne yesi yesuma obi se nka omra mefa aso na ye de kwa akobɔ efom no. Nipa be wura palace won manasa Ahenfie ho no mo a abrantie bi a wasiesie no ho so ya konfo so ya de ne wo hye fugu yi bi na nuoma bobɔ mpacha obra Facebook na bra be hwe bi e wo Ahenfie 106.1
me hu video no na menim se ebia ye agro bi ni na sefo
nyagro oti kasa na wo akire na nyagro wo hu nti wodi ka pra nipa no ne nam so ma ye fra posifo so momuna ntem na wo ma ntem ade ese ne okra sekan wo ne nsem
okra sekan wo de ye den
okra ne nsem obi abeba ni bia no de sekan ne betwawo
de ye hwe wo
Facebook no
ada wakɔhye ada no se etuo nkuna na se
etuo nso nkuno
wakɔgye etuo aduru
wakɔgye aposifo ne baaye no ene yesi onfa sekan ne nto wo se wonfa nto ebisi na police ni epoma ne tuo ebisi woto a emo no ebisi bebo ne mo no ato pay baako na aprogu na o maye amo no ebisi kan no na ato pay oh na apros na egu ebisi afi de to so miensa pay ye hu yan se bi atenensa oh atenensa afi bra na ne nam fefale ehun se
ba ye dey to Facebook ye dum ani no for copyright reasons inti ye dum ani no but over Facebook Ahenfie 106.1 wadaro ma behwebi abrantie a ne nsaate because one police for because so mo mu nkɔ honko ankofa aso na anaze dey
was say waba palace one mo no so ma nipa ne nwura mo nkonko nti nipa nkwa wadi ka epra no se me no kasa nipa ne ni wie na hospital opra nipa ne wie ye na nsa na ye fra police for na mo ma ba ti police for ne ba ye no ana so wa wo beben no sekan wodi betwaw
eno na no wo kanchi
e wo hono kanchi gu ho no mo nya asem ketwa ne na nani abere pa
bra Facebook ne behwe me me voice no na afi watie de e call so ne nsa ate na o se waji etu aduru anyway interesting
Ahenfie FM
Nessa hana no mutututu na.
Tutuo no watu ya tubo no na progu. Police ni tutuo no na progu from.
Because of atade na na ehye no.
Ni enya no. This time around so mo kura ta police for no so mo no omo intelligence ni wo so. Ni omo sta atade ne bomu a anya ne shinti no targeting ni nsa no.
Ni nsa na atade bia njem.
Esi bia ni ho no nsa na oto ya ni nya no.
Nti so na etuo na e papa sa. Hey. So bra Facebook Ahenfie 106.1 na be hwe osi Ahenfa
na Ahenfie yeah amehwe kroni Aguna Ahenfie yeah
and okofa there's a
wa be wura Ahenfie say ye short cutting ye ba be twa ayim na nka ya de aso be bofom abesi maternity
ward aso na ka wa Ahenfie
ya ka Ahenfie o na nipa no messenger na ekofa aba ba na bra yi wa Ahenfie ho no
and opra no and o ma free police for
obi antimi nya ho hwe because okura se kan ama nsa so
ono nie
no se ye bo ni tuo ni wie na ono na mfefare afi wo hu de wonya biem
na ne nsa na ye yi sa
na atisensen ho sa no
nesa ha de wa ye mre
wa ye boga ye mre
moja ni ntina wo hwa na obu ahwe
so be bu ahwe form na che se ye de ye se wo ayarsa bia wo je ayarhwe oni nipa na opra ne nyina no
nesa wa wu nkwase ewu ana se we pra nkwase pra
na ne mi nyina
nesa okuta etu aduru
wakwasi waditu
ba police for no so abonituo ai Ewrade Nyankopon
to mu no mposifo no masua ade akọ akire o etuo no munim ba bia aduro ne akura wa ya de bo a emmo ba to munim ba bia o metimi de abo a ebenyawo
mpacho anyway oba Ahenfie 106.1 ewo ho very interesting yewi
na ba akopaka ba akopɛ sɛ national anti-illegal mining operations no omakeka omo ho na awotwi mu last week no omakeka omo ho na omo twom sɛ omo kokopie western region wasa Ahenfie district no emu na omo koduru hɔ no nkuro bi te sɛ Jedua Ankase Aguna ene Kwaben Any galamsey no excavators maku nanti. Ome cheja to machine nyina. Amuchem sana machines we nyina egu kwayem. Eye adwuma etu galamsey.
Na machine ye dey. I think says ade we maya emfa. Se nipa no say wa waje.
Mo fa mra ye kra pe bia tete gates. Na kama be che de ama district no locals no. Omo fa tete gates no ye fa nya adwuma.
Asem se kan ho asem se mo mo nshi no. Wo hye ne ye de.
To yo so ma hye excavator maku nanti.
Oh.
O machine nyina.
Anyway, if you that's it. Anayi baby.
Anana ye wi.
Okay, Mate. Makacho say my special guest here, Honorable Collins Adumako Mensah, a member of Parliament, or MPP MP, and in better come on, and also a say, young Kumobi breedy. But maybe lines no kakra, na the discussing no, watch the wide journey. Na fi wiensua, or hey, it be a war, bibia, obe catch the parliamentarians, obetimi a jina quenya is no catch and say, oh, qua. Aha. Obejina MPC nyina na mu na wo bibia obese o ka kire parliamentarians no enso a mo ka kire mu de bia ohia abusia me ba sisi e
enuanom ye frame Kwaku Sinti Misa do no aframe KSM pacho muntio mia me ofa say Dr. Nana Kwadwo Jantuah. Pacho, I call him the voice of reason. In medical intra, when Yamanjosem say ya try MPP, NDC, MPP, NDC. Now the nation is focused on Ghana man Koso. How do we build the nation? It's me tie me of Asidibiano. Say utie Dr. Nana Kwadwo Jantuah. Utimi so oka enya sasem Ghana man Koso unsem no ka enya amanyosem. Temperature pi debia mufamo efide nto Ahenfie radio na muntie program efrena Anopa Ahenfie, hosted by my nephew Nana Kwadwo Jantuah, the voice of reason.
Ahenfie FM. Ahenfie FM. Ahenfie FM 106.1.
The Yaboboso Enyina from South Africa throughout to flooding. The President John Dramani Mahama can for sanitation, for flooding, for the course no then a bit miaka. Enchena yene Honorable Collins Adumako Mensah. But ye ma okwenya so we Ghana ni no de uti no kebi. Onso be kebi sa na ye no. Onso e bia wa adwempo bi. Onso be kebi ni makajo say Ahenfie TV, Ahenfie FM wo onso ubeka bi enti kire wadwen won nsem ayaka ni nyina ho na afen so LGBT issues ne nso sa mema nsem ne nasefo no they say parliament agiatum akase president be sign na aye law na yese clause 9 bi ewo ho kire sen NDC force ya sign MPP force there bi ne new kwans ehun nsem no ye bedi hu come back first. Ofra no adumo o radio set na se watchon ho afri o TV set na waluwa no amaye. Number ni 0557 10 12 31 0557 10 12 32 0557 10 12 31 and a 0557 10 12 32 0557 10 12 31 and a 0557 10 12 32 ofrea Honorable Collins Adumako Mensah ewa ha Parliament wonso ye Ghana ni se wo kan de wo kan wie afin so Parliament de na opese wo se ye MPs no omo ye aboayen de na bia eha wo ho ni nyina nso be trotro I'm sure say o pikin so a obema sa feedback no enti yenko ahoma no so na yentwetwe enkomo. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning, and Pachona.
Amiadum nanso e.
Amiadum so here. Pacho frame para me free atumago.
Right, me too yenko.
And Pacho ya na me pese me bisa say adentina galaxy ne sie bla. And to say klubi tunsa eka se bia amanfo ye galaxy o mukuluma. Aban man when you had no corner muku see side na kluman misunsa no ya na me ntiate. Because na see am ti see CBA who by be club so or amount for person be to gala or club when he is one plane ya can radio so when so me tell one say bia company first one am and say bia bibisa.
All right, me that's it. Hello, good morning. All right. 0557101231. Good morning.
Good morning, Nana. Kwadwo Jantuah.
Yes, sir. Mpacho mi to your frozen.
Me do adu swami magazine anope. Me diane Simon Kongo.
Right, me too.
Na me emo abaso. Honorable so wom so nyame MP but oya Ghana MP ikiano na me me papa Professor Joshua Labi na me am regional chairman na kwesi. Na Kwadwo me de wo fitase ewo yenua ya ofiri Ahenfie a sebe wakode nyambrasem a ne nsa ate. Na minia ba ne kinkan no wose wodi atu aduru enunti na ye bona na enka no da bi me tama na me so no me papa no wose wo soja training na training ni nyina ne se soja ni mpese wo beko a ye wo kwan e fa so ball nan ye wo kwan e fa so ball nsa nti ne se police ni no on mpese wo beko mi enti no de egegi ni nsa na oto fa ho eto pa ho a so be na num no etimi kan nsa nti nyese to aduro bi ani ho approve mo enti mamdua
yeah that's it. Good morning. Hello.
So ni kasi Christ na so bi
enka won so minia. Hello. Oh.
Mr. Paul, you can what down to west.
All right, me too.
I had a good to me who I won't fail with the case. Ahenfie. I didn't tell him, in his excellent John, also born is a man, Mamma, me tell about Papa. Let me be your grammatic channel. And can an African and I was Tiana Pa. Or any case, you money say, even an animal to say no money to send him for a muscle. And I will give you cream about me, maybe. They didn't feel so much by that woman. In this short hair, or no more give a pick. That may be no. The dear a police for you or so. So they be a mess police for I'm gonna buy a woman. Maybe it's also say, but will be any but me, the moment say, go on, and I come back and say, so they have money with Ghana from forward. Now, one time
of hello, good morning.
Nana, Kwadwo Jantuah, the doctor.
Minia, it's the same.
Mama more about so. We a taxi driver.
I got to meet you.
Yamisha, I remember of everything media people, Mr. Mamiram Namuchia would remember. Or your incoming chairman who is here, so and at my cooker, I can and kiss the bar. HMO. National chairman. Nana, police in here. Wako to Atlantia, where the it's ready. Now, Mipacho, who educate me, I, it's one also want to know. Okay, just on for money, and I say, on for money, you are born in that.
Well, I don't know. I think investigations are causing a bar official report now. I can't want him.
I think an investigation, man, because if you are not, and then some could you it will be 2 another Akobon who are watching it. And I try to make our South Africa somewhere on it. But then you also know a argument of but when you say, Nana, South Africa, Ocean South Africa, near or more year, Ebru Ghana for now. Now, only to say, oh my Ghana, if you see leadership crisis, or my way, leaders, none in your home. Or my way, no, my eye was a money per to quiet. Now, over to quiet, and yes, South Africa was okay. Now, could this and send over South Africa for Ensano. Oh my Ghana, no. A move penny phone in a selfish interest, person in Kuna about debt. Every resource, I was say, a yinya, at the dodo or mine or man, yan into my personal. Ghana, you will need now. It's a dinner, and ye bread, and money, I want to start belly cost of Ghana. Any pay Ghana feel my way because of your leaders here. And there's a mom pie in Ghana. And I'm just empire now, ye cobonana. I some then you catching Yakopon. Because resource out by your money or the amount. Into one pie on your money is the same. Put him to my way on. A move when you pour done addition qua and I'm quite so done addition. We say. In pennyphone near you, mamma, when you be new. Now, 2 more removes now will be a Juma near the tax of good man. Near a foreigner 10 years free tax. Wage my 10 years on the tax for my window. But what we are this year? Who be a Juma near the test of grow my window. And paying for any to my window. In fact, more my own pound cry. Now, I can't make our parliament to the face.
Sir Medasi, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Nana, Kwadwo Jantuah bakope.
Eza Edusu, anopa Ahenfie so ne metio.
Medasi, o boy Juma nyame shira papa.
Onye okese.
Na me fa akonya so ncham papa Joshua Alabi, bebe wo bia no professor. Na just Alabi so ona wo sham ne regional minister. In fact, omo boy ya ma yenya nam kakra edidi sala nyame shira papa. Na de me kan say wo say sa 2 years me amoka ho asime me police for dem hu say be tuo no na ebitu om kakra anya sa mo ya professional job o say boy no yese bia wodi to dru ondi pala krampo woni bi na police for yese bia om tagate say omu kunu dia ka tu ba kopɛ kra ko mutu ekunu but ne nsa no a sika ni kura no na om tagate ne nsa no a say ometimi aten nsa no na me sika na ato na ominim police for mu ko training no say trenu mu say obi kuda sikanya for tuo no ten nsa no free ho a enti any strategy bia o mu say tuo ni ho no ma betuma dia strategy bia dia agye sikanya free nisem na no agye say mo di tuo na say police ni bebe ko pio so wona say uni tuo wo nsem a enti wudi agye sikanya ndipa na akodi bone saa na in fact omu training no omo konsamra biem na so say mo Ghana mampani abaso say World Cup ro here kai supporters e be bona e Brazil 2014. In fact, kube ho kwa supporters go nu kube kwa na e ka o man na bona yasam ketwa. So my page ma dwene ho akofa South Africa fo aba adwene o man ho na fe was say World Cup na ka be boy ntino o mo man na kasa na o man no embo nyuma bebre wo ha I so ye na mbabu nya adwuma ye dia ye mo na ba so se mampani wa ya de pa nyame nhira wo.
All right, yeah, so yeah, that's it. We will pick a few calls now for any honorable Achotwe and Komo, who is our special guest today. So sorry. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm a pastor. My program number is pastor.
Oh, so you're from so kase free.
Me kase free Achimota.
Achimota. Ne se through Ahenfie TV.
Now may have kakra me so better me can say me free isiakwa na in fact oko isakwa de say me say ya galam say ekoso ho no ofa
Ahenfa pote wo say Ahenfa
isiakwa
in Eastern region
ono
galam say ekoso
Papa, na kete ni yensu nyina asai. Masa, galam se no omo ye no anaju. Na kete no kete ama ahoho a like ase omo kete kono mo na begu kurum na kete galam se no mre anaju ama fadeda no. Ana mo ye. Jama yensu nyina asai we sa ko no ma minim se bia sa ko no Ahenfie ho no mo dia.
Medasi, thanks for your I'm picking 2 calls now for your studio. Good morning.
Morning.
But what can say?
But your friend
Wisdom meet you because free.
You can say free
a song curry.
Yeah. I Asante Achim South.
Okay.
Onongo,
okay.
Sankare.
Yeah, meet you, Yankasa.
What no, meet you so be casting and Cassie police, action what different carona. Because say need your name and cry. Police in the bow so barbetua, woman so brown was here, because reading chow barbetua. You can fuck with the Osakudian only anybody. I don't know what they are going to say. Maybe I'm a fossil pa, the fossil. So what they are because so Breno was it, let your own mock. Not to be ever baby, and keep me down my cinema to my family.
Last call for this session. Yemfa ANC. Good morning.
Good morning, Koyo.
Yes, sir.
Sakudi Janguva.
Good meet you.
Koyo, make my come be and answer I acquire to a
BBB, I can't want same BB.
Okay. Koyo, Mammy,
me dedi kama menchia odeno kokuya pia Santima Kuka radio chairman de odiwi na chairman wusu empo nchia so nso sa na lawyer Kensi Bonzu Churchi na Justin Kodua nso still maintain na kakra ko yom pesa meka say de na o say Ibrahim Mama nsemo infidi wontima na oten koyo eno de obianka say bi o te say free senior school na aka say nya uni ai bi kura na obi akuta ho boni bi ba no kure ni say ye emra na MPP wa ban mu oti ase ye wura keno forata omo emra omo ye say ejapade ayi ye tinsem a NDC for ne nsentwerefo bi tena kurumi aka fa oti ase sa keno forata ne anado dan kwaku fa do ho e fa ejapade group no oti ase some omo tu de ejapa ha nsem bebre nka Ghana ni fa wo kodwo ne de ebia contract bi ama no waye no wanya adwuma no wanya ebia wanya sika no wafa workers a ebe buama unemployment kra so ati but the obi no ka enu nti na oti ase enu nti na emu bi ebia ka se kodwo ebia akwanya ebia de ma ebia Ibrahim no so wo bi kra wo kodwo ne de ma nka ebia ne ma oye no nka ebi kra nka ti wo betima ya aburo sa oti ase se ebia wuzu ne president ne ma sa akunya na nka ne ma ebia Ibrahim wo ye ebia nka betima ye more than that nti enu nti na ma ebia Ghana fo bi nso ye de e kasa ho sanse ye de ma akwasi de enye na ade chine de koma akwabena de ye oti ase mra ade nti na emra na do wa memum na bibia na wo sama na nunuanom na kenopola to poni diniswa o dia ze na kodwomeno ka se ye nya sami jamfin so ndrofo ukuremu a cheze NDC ye bibi kra na nya obi anka o dia ze ba banda da na twam ye hun se den ndrofo si soliti aban ba ne obi aka na no atum na emre ye ninka so de meka no yankopon hirawo.
All right, onye okese. Good morning. Hello. Yes. I meet you, Frozen. But you're frozen. Collins Adumako Mensa, honorable, or enemy special guest. This year, makers or a deputy ranking member on Parliament's Energy Committee and was served as a member of Parliament currently for Efija Kwabre North constituency in the 8th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana. This year, 9th Parliament, or that's so a member of Parliament. Na or you'll be a free boy man. Marse e wa Ashanti region here ni school there enyina nim presec ni Legon omuna National Science and Maths quiz no omaje dodo na omufru aye Prempeh College but they said obi kai no hu se mre ni nka so ye beje ade school so de wakobi bebre University of Ghana onya ne Bachelor's of Arts degree in Banking and Finance, Executive Master of Business Administration 2016 and our Masters of Arts in Economics. And he was served as an assembly member paying Boamai North electoral area. In fact, experience financial institutions, Juma Payne, GCB Bank, Fidelity Bank, served as a deputy manager, associate member, Chartered Institute of Banking, relationship manager, 2020 or contesting MPP parliamentary primaries for Efija Kwabre North. And now Meji victorious. I think so subsequently almost elected in 2020 Ghana for general elections and obey parliament from November 2021. Ogusua Oko Parliament and so committees are several a dorsal finance committee, health committee, legislative discussion. Bebre I think so Makachos on any member of parliament Efija Kwabre North constituency. And on enemy guests for today. Honorable, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Milia.
Biaboko.
Nyamiadum, Biaboko.
Dancing so.
Mr. Medase. For having me.
Oje penny say oni mbetwetwe nkomo.
Na kojo for abeda oma.
And then third week. Nti yenya mpanyimfo sana now we are blessed and honored. And the bia na me fani say on se sign the otia na otie wa ho brase wo contribution or knowledge. And more motie na monitor na wo various platforms no. About national issues nso a or discuss it say Ghana ni na that's it. And so we'll discuss a lot of issues here. Now so TV maybe our contribution be on Facebook Ahenfie 106.1. But honorable uni any baby I baby pie Ahenfie your initial comment here.
Oh, first of all, I think I have to congratulate you. Ufri Ofoma Nobia was wondering where your next move. And now they go school, PhD. I've always told people say maybe me sure say me time I PhD.
Obey.
It's a tall order for me. Congratulations on that.
That's it.
So I think the ambience looks very good.
Thanks.
My idea 3 weeks. We'll check it. Viewership. I think it's quite remarkable.
That's
it. But of course, yourself, you. Of course, we disagree with you on a lot of things.
Yeah.
But we also have your principled stance, which is quite interesting. And I think I endear a lot of people to you. Yeah. And I think Ebebuama Ahenfie Enche. I'm sure it will be one of the talked about media houses.
That's it.
I'll be one or two big guys to join you.
Aye.
And then I think you can kickstart. But congratulations.
That's it.
To the team. I mean, you started nurturing some young ones. Mokasa very, very boldly.
Boldly underlined.
Boldly. Mokasa church. Jantuah lifestyle. But I think that's how you start. You start gradually, and then I'm sure you blossom. So,
that's it.
Congratulations to Team
It does it, honorable. Today's media at the same. We share Ghana development now. In Central Jumano and Druhi.
I think we've come a long way. I mean, Uchi Uncle Kwesi Debi Ameneko Metro TV. I've been with him for like 6 years consistently, every Wednesday. Now, normally after the show, I get opportunity. How things have evolved over time. It's that time, more time, more article. They say, now everybody's free to communicate and say whatever he wants to say. It's, in terms of the development, I think there's been progress in terms of making it available. So that is development. The only issue I have is because of how it is open now. You could see, they are not cut out for it. Sometimes that language, on radio, TV, and to see a social media crowd is becoming even worse by the day. Sometimes it's in Semnibia, you cringe, find out, I don't know what me Kasa say. Attempt the day, and penny for attempt the day. And I remember one, if it would be a more for the man, was a record. A bit more will be 2 years before you are born. Mammy, maybe you are menacing a cacra. Ubit many abe hunu nyansa asreme.
Yeah.
Ubit many abe nyeska asreme. If I to beat me bibia asreme, there's only one thing he can never beat me to, which is my age. I'll always beat her to my age.
Yeah, they are.
For that alone, irrespective of your stature or ubibiano, you should give respect to ubia when you listen.
Right.
What he or she has seen, you are yet to see. It's cautious kaka. So my only problem with the media space now is the way ya kasano. Sometimes and it cut across.
Yeah.
I mean both political parties. Sometimes ultimately assembly now you must show. you know. And as I meet Lady Bia or radio so be president.
Obeku president.
And I me zoom here and I me share them. You could see there you are also Obeku president. I'm just just a kind of but because she has an internet and a camera, she thinks that she can say anything anyhow.
Yeah.
You know, I think she's very cautious, Kaka. Of course, some media people who lack principle.
Yeah.
And that is a fact. I think we have to be very blunt about it.
Yeah.
The government, he speaks differently.
Yeah.
A mindful for bar, he speaks differently.
Yeah.
And then more discussion, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama about flats.
Yeah.
And then he accused the Ahenfie. Said they are part to be blamed in this whole process. It's you know, a political platform. People began to send me what His Excellency said
that time
when floods were coming up. The language was different. He never blamed any chief. At that time, there was not a chief.
No blame on Akufo-Addo.
Akufo-Addo there was chef lad ni ye kra. When I give me the chance, me.
Yes, so what's the year campaign? John Mahama the year campaign.
The point I'm making, Obi sending me a screenshot. I've been laughing about it. So I'm just buttressing the point about principle and our lack of having a particular stand on issues and sticking to it. You know, the media space is interesting, but I think we can do more in terms of the discipline.
Yeah,
on radio, on TV, and then I say so. And PBI is politics. So where you have every radio station, or more transit Collins can be. Now you're afraid the other person. But what to say? Then that is what brings the viewership. So people are excited about it. So there's very less developmental discussions on radio, especially in the mornings at prime time. Uncle Fueti, fresh minds. That is the time. Knock heads together. There's some patch of wage line or so, and then we tomorrow, we 2 hours.
A hard dream.
It's a problem because sometimes maybe I see it discussing. You see, I see a year politics, maybe have a very frank discussion about issues. And that's why sometimes I'm an issue with my party. It's normal. You will get it. And somebody who says, I don't know what one can say.
Also, because the same people.
I know one can say. But I always also look at the bigger picture. You know, after politics, we are family.
Yeah.
And you'll be shocked. And Ahenfie. I came maybe by supporting. I saw a lot of people from different political parties.
I think the MP before Kranam does change this for Mbai.
Oh, and this is for the number of
Sir, there be MP before me who no. And then penny for mobile.
It's because we've been with him for a long time.
Much linear.
Discussions. I disagree with him sometimes, and then but I tell him so. When I read one, I said, "Okay, on the menu." Also, mathematics. Sometimes what you friend me. Oh,
one bomb me
then have a very.
But I didn't. But on that score, no, I didn't know. More microphone who say beyond radio, no. Say NDC MPP de ne amobe no. Mo ye nianom, mo sre, mo didi bom, mo jeni kra bom. In fact, I know say mo wie kra na mo nyene politics mpo. You talk about other things mpo. And unfortunately, one now we do much in NDC and MPP. Serial callers will be free. No mu Why don't
my
you?
First trip with the finance committee and you call US for annual World Bank meeting. The hotel it was the finance committee. So from our side, that a majority. Kwadwo Jantuah was the chairman. Myself, Patrick Yawama, Kwadwo Jantuah.
Yeah.
From our side.
Yeah.
Then the NDC side it was Ato Forsen,
right?
Adongo, Richard Champon, Honorable Richard Champon, and Yakore. So you do a hotel no, or more chia be a corner there. My card number the more it is not working. The Visa card was not working. I'm so we put a cash. Almost they don't take cash here in this hotel. Timmy Jonathan was 30 minutes. I was wondering how to figure out. Now my friend, my bankers, no Ghana say I'm having issue. One who say at to force and a descended. So I was Collins, what's the problem? No, so my card was but you should have just told me about it. Why did you know I stranded? Then I took his card. And then he paid for me. See, you back. Ghana na me call no say we be the sika come us all call it. That's easy now, Papa. You are a young guy. I feel like you want to say. Indeed, the minimum budget must see how to analyze the budget, do everything. It was at force in Yadungo the chairman.
Really?
Yes. So the first day I'm about Parliament, the first finance committee meeting.
MPP ni but NDC for next year was
Ato Forson's first question was, Mr. Minister, can you go to page 352? Budget we reading just last night. You know, they were all called that stage, you know. I was just wondering how they managed to do it. So afterwards on the corner. How did you also call it? Come. Budget they don't forget about the first 200 pages. And they come to the appendix where the figures are. You can't lie at the appendix.
On the objective truth.
You can't lie at the appendix.
A1.
It is all person who are buying performance. Just go to the appendix. It will tell you what was budgeted for, how much was released, the actual, the difference. So all your analysis, just go to the
appendix.
My first debate on the floor, they call for post-budget conference. And now, I'm not on pressure, I'm not Collins. You'll be debating on Tuesday, and I'm so boss. Take your time. Now, maybe Parliament do 1 month cry. And now, me debate. Let me take my time. I said, no. Me tell radio, so I think you can do it. But then I'm one of them, I don't go. I don't go.
I don't go here in this.
Yes, I don't go. This is what Don Press is telling me. But I'm a little bit, so don't worry. Tell you, me call it need them. And then he took the budget. No chairman say, this is your first debate. Don't be controversial. Don't make can't say maybe raise too much issues.
Okay.
It's on no moment chairman say, far away. Can we. And I'm saying they will say we are not buying now back this side there, we will rebat. So
wow.
So it was Adongo who guided me.
I'm enjoying the conversation.
Through my first debate on the floor.
NDC MP
He guided me
as an MPP MP
on my first debate on the floor. Say this. It was Adongo. So the truth of the matter is that Oba Chamber Hona, 80% to 90% the AABR is by consensus. It's by consensus. The only plenary Hona who say hey, they know, it's just 10% of it.
Really?
Yes. A lot of the issues, discussion or committee.
And where to Tuama,
it's just few of it. When controversial issues, LGBTQ, and a budget statements, a bank has obeyed or yeah. Those are a little one, but even the whole budget, we agree on about 80 to 90% of all the issues. No, there are some thorny issues where we take partisan positions because we are principal stance. Okay. We are center right, center left. We are on the principal stance. Right. There are certain issues there we will never budge because that is our principle.
All right.
That is our philosophy.
Okay.
And there will be confusion. There will be confusion in terms of minds, different minds. Where can we? That's how it is. It's messed up. When I see who say will be on the basis of politics, then only the way.
So NDC MP before
we are good friends. Very, very good friends. Eric J in the car and was a driver down for the driver. It's a politician, you're now for the politicians. We are very good friends. John, energy minister.
Yeah.
With me Kosrano, Madam Fono. But me press conference. I say it as it is. I hate it.
Also, who can?
Me come man who say the way no minion no, but I no enkoye. And no say it's baby, not like to no go off, up and down. And when I'm sending a PN text message, say the way your air corner this week you find it difficult with us.
Yeah.
Yes. That my catch and say we will say it. The Miko Parliament, I will make a statement on the floor. Make us say no. Say they are more count about transformer. That excuse is becoming
because I know crowd they terrible.
It's becoming just one too many. And some are very clear with us. So this is the issue. Catch a Ghana for say I need 1 year, 2 years to fix it. Everybody will understand. But this issue may not transformer what to do light or war mine. It doesn't add up, and it's becoming repetitive and consistently. You know what to say? Oh, must say 90% is done. We are done, and you do light. It cannot be say transform it in your doom light. Something really must be the problem. Into my sending a message, but I don't just some no. I'll hit it just as no position.
No be.
Otimika, we are not be shams and it's normal.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so we have a very, very cordial relationship in the house.
Right.
To Mr. say, Mamma, so the MPP out the Honorable Collins and no.
All right. Now let's start from South Africa. Now, from Refi. South Africa, Parliament minority more position is saying.
Our position is Ghana. Our position is Ghana.
Saying.
Our position is that the South Africa for attacking people is totally unnecessary. There's an issue about illegal immigration. If the word is illegal immigrant, it means illegal. So illegal, you go through a certain process to take the person out. Beatings is not part of that legal process. It can never be part of it. So where she will be, Ghana, or paper was in the paper as a it doesn't make sense. There are channels that report the immigration officers, police, the processor, he's been deported back to Ghana. That is how the law is. But to say, we are illegal immigrants, some even are legally residents. Also, I don't know where you South Africa, now you're South African. But we have South African companies here. Do you want us to retaliate that the same way? To make sure South African or paper in good time. No, it doesn't make sense. So our position is that what South Africans are doing is totally wrong. Now, my disappointment is with the president.
Are they?
I've not heard him say anything. I mean, the South African president.
Okay, South African president.
Yes.
Not this president.
No. Okay. Because on the his history with ANC, and the struggles, he should be the last person we see under his tenure.
Ramaphosa.
He was part of the struggle with Mandela and co.
I see.
Yes. And he understands. At the Ghana ANC Diamond, there was an international hostel where South Africans, apartheid, on school, we gave them Ghanaian passport.
Sir.
Yes. So what's the big deal? Now we should go about it doesn't make sense. Until I'm Nigerian for now started some person retaliate. Because you want to get to a point, His Excellency will be pushed to make certain pronouncements. But I wouldn't say His Excellency John Mahama. He's a very diplomatic, but the political pressure can push him to make a decision.
Okay, member on us about Mambusa, what would have been, assuming Sabia, Moaban and Newoswa, as MPP are buying with President and Kufuado, a dear footman and Kamode Bemano, say, ABI more experience situation now, xenophobic Nasa Abano. Like approach in the best.
I think bringing your people from there to Ghana is one thing. And I commend the foreign minister because Ghana for Nebaena, it walk out to say really struggling. They really wanted to come back home.
Right.
And one advice would have told the president say, safety first. Get your people back. Now, if I was the president at the time, the first thing is to recall the South African ambassador or high commissioner immediately.
So
you call the South African ambassador here.
Okay.
You call him to the foreign ministry.
Okay.
Yes. That should have been the first thing. Somra, to come and explain to you what exactly is happening there. In Kadiako, if in certain countries, they would have asked the South African ambassador to go back to his country.
Call crew.
Yes. What is happening, videos is totally unheard of. It doesn't make sense. And to say South African citizens are only immigration officers. The ordinary citizens are immigration officers. And the MIAN say, and the police, the South African police, or Shani and some of their citizens are bold to have press conferences and even get angry, say we are overreacting. You slap my fellow Ghanaian, and you are saying I'm overreacting. It's even insulting. Don't we know enter you cry? And that is why I've seen some African countries are beginning to react. Maybe 24 hours. Say all South Africans must leave. South Africa, a lot of what they have, apart from gold or more, is by repatriation. They are in Ghana here. But Ashanti gold, no more mine. No more gold or mining for so many years.
Yeah.
MTN is a monopoly. Complete monopoly. Forget about Vodafone. Go and check Momo transaction in a year. They've hit trillions. Even bigger than the whole banking sector. Yes. Momo transactions alone is even bigger than the volume of transactions we have in the banking, normal banking service. Supernormal profits. Incredible profits. And I'm sure, sir, they take some of the money back.
Yeah.
So why? What's the problem? More Nigerians. Look at the Nigerian market. So can you imagine, say Ghana? Okay, we'll be in call for. Okay. What happens? DSTV, complete monopoly. About Champions League, Obia could subscription. Some George, yeah. You must say so, I didn't know so much. Now, say me go to me check is 900 Ghana. Yes, the full bouquet, 900. So they should take their time. You see, the issue about African coming together, African unity, this African discussion in Ghana, it's difficult. It's very, very difficult.
And go for person which say AU no, as soon in Fasobim. There are many people who are saying say AU soon in Faso because what shared the course for Ukraine, European countries in the Western powers, came together and said, this is it. Osha say Obi Hoka, their allies, they come together and support. But about Africa, kokwasa because xenophobic nature as any Afrophobic nature as no. People were saying say na AU mo yede, ECOWAS mo yede. Martina say ama say drew say mo my timeline the 30th of June this month. Obi anko ebi kra say kind time na be hye nkrofo. And I'm sure say better say one here na 30th of June no na akwa fan say maba.
Well, I will not use the word say useless. I will not use that word. But of course, in this particular instance, I think that their actions have been below belts or below par. I think that Omunye too forceful about this. Say even a very serious statement condemning what is happening in South Africa. That's an indictment on the AU. But I'm not too sure, say, on the basis of just this, nobody can say the whole AU concept.
There have been issues where we were expecting AU to act. And they are not acting.
Yes, but I don't think I can describe the whole AU as a useless organization.
Okay, so for example, what should the term limit? Oba Ghana had the ayatimi say, oh, your president are 4 years. We are now say 5 years. We are 2 terms where we. But we've realized a lot of these African unions are. We are no team constitution no say pushing not so and nothing happens. And because majority of them are also benefiting.
The funny thing about this constitutional amendment is many will be at this discussion. Some say, how did they change their constitution? They went to parliament. They went to parliament, and almost a sound. So they use democratic means to change the constitution. You said that process is legal, but the question whether the is right. So it becomes a morality question. But you can't question whether Obiako Party Ghana near about parliament. It's okay, we want to change His Excellency, the person was our third term and our fourth term. Into about parliament as a constitution. I have a referendum, I'm winning. How do you challenge that?
But sometimes not Ghana ni nimpe, but must say parliament ajatum.
That's the point.
And you be a parliament.
Yeah, it will take it said the American if you don't have phone.
And one thing I told you as a hand for touch you.
Oh, Sentinel, every 4 years you have an opportunity to change.
No, but I'm saying this because there have been many instances. Sebia ye ka se modi e-levy buy. Only Ghana food in common so yempe. But we say parliament agiatum ti agiatum. Say LGBT emunsem magiatum agiatum. It appears in me enkasa. So I'm just saying say you bet na say ye brown in Crawford. Ye promote African trade the area. Na BBC all of a sudden it has to take like 1 month, 2 months. Meanwhile, Donald Trump with USA. Until sending Crawford was South Africa, he deal with them. No, he took action against them, and the man Yoma is stable. Why can't we do that?
You're comparing us to US.
No, but AU is stronger.
US.
But AU is stronger. That we cannot say about 54 countries honorable. You ain't even take his action.
Well, I get the point, but I'm sure say, comparing Africa to the US in terms of their mights, and it's a little bit too far-fetched.
Really?
Yes, a little too far-fetched.
And you need to have 2 million. Your party says they be at a brofuni in dictating. That with the knowledge we cannot have an AU that says no, yes, yes.
I'm sure say, that things are changing and evolving. But as we speak now, I'm not too sure so we'll be able to make us say Africa is more powerful than the United States of America.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
I'm saying that in our own way, we don't have. Do we have to wait for US for them to can yenya semai? So we cried in Kenya, US and Europe.
And I'm not we are doing on this call. Said the AU have not been forceful with this particular.
What should have been their language?
It should have been strongly worded language
to say
this must stop. We give timelines. Sometimes you even suspend a country from becoming a member of the association. You take very hard decisions because when taking these hard decisions, there becomes a problem. In fact, sometimes even a strongly worded statement, and now take all the heads of states making very strong statements, it will send a signal. Can you imagine, say, it's actually GM Abba to say, my friend, I'm not going to accept what you are doing to Ghanaians there. If that is the case, we are going to take drastic actions against companies also working here in Ghana. That's a very strong weather statement from head of state. We'll be able to set up. And now so more South African neighbor would say they'll do everything possible to extend their to engage the Ghana government to extend them and then you engage. Okay, no problem. We will engage them. We will also engage them. Some member parliament.
Yeah.
On the list in member parliament. We will engage them.
Taka go feels.
Yeah, so we will engage them.
I
think they started the negotiation last year, November.
Right.
When the lease was approved. I think it will end this year. But normally you have to start the discussion early.
I see.
So they be able to renew amount before it's been.
And Unia Davis Opoku Opiki. Ese Obenya Anka renew one. And you can say it's simple, sir. Emma South African phone.
So if essentially OPK can say Ghanaians can do it.
Yeah.
That's what OPK is saying.
Do you believe in that?
Absolutely. But the unfortunate thing for our politicians is that we do everything political. They're politics in this country. You're a senior journalist. And I'm saying OPK, Obusa question be to SNIT officials. So what is happening with the SNIT hostels? Also, we are looking for investors. I wept.
The Nanka Brian,
absolutely.
Yeah, that was true.
Absolutely. Now the current managers of SNET are openly saying they are looking for investors. At PAC, Public Accounts Committee.
Me once Nanka Dr. Brian Champo Betimiaye.
It's not even Obetimiaye. He has demonstrated it over and over again. He's a hotelier. But we had a demonstration. Road demonstration. Me say there was a demonstration on being tribal. A demonstration. And that's what we did. Today we have a brother like Ibrahim. Capacity wise, nobody can question. One of Busan was Collins. Just imagine Akufo-Addo's brother. Just think, Akufo-Addo's brother has been given a mine. Just imagine, say, mine, that I'm not Bedia too.
At that time,
that's the point I'm making. Yama politics not be more Ibrahim way. He's Ghanaian. He will spend majority here in Ghana.
Yeah.
Yes. But what did we do to others? in the same situation.
They said the MPP, NDC for Kujeto Ablakomu ye no.
But today Kujeto is quiet.
Okay.
He's quiet. It's about the principle we're talking about. And then it's not wrong for a Ghanaian to own an asset belonging to the state. Today it is not wrong. But it was totally wrong when Akufo-Addo was president.
And we in the political council.
Absolutely. Brian was chastised. And let me tell you, almost say consideration for the dama in mind. The president recused himself. And I started laughing. And so we were told, say, Brian, cabinet minister. And so because of a cabinet minister, it has favored him. That's what we were told.
Yeah.
But we all know, say, constitution, they say, all asset, land, BBR is vested in the president.
Yeah.
So whether the president sits in a meeting or not, absolutely. So that issue of now, decision that president you on is moot.
And see, for you, what should be the solution? Because what can we know? Because only business community need in command. How mo? Nyamina ya aduma se who be a East Legon executive club omo business carbon first na entai no few years in ma say the omo kikom ho abom. But why can't we, I'm talking about parliamentarians, MPP and this and more parliament, engine to say when it comes to business and MPP and this asem.
The question is time when our person started our discussion.
Say no, baby I
agree. Do and this time they started our discussion.
No, but I'm saying that my year from JJ time,
but that's the point I'm making. Is because you use this against me to bring political power. Time many empacho. When it is NDC's time, no person MP for young couple.
No, but I'm saying it is hurting the genuine business people.
But that's the point I'm making. That's why it was hurting genuine businessmen under Akufo-Addo. Everybody was quiet. Everybody was quiet. There were genuine businessmen.
Maturity.
It was quiet.
Say baby, I wouldn't have to no money.
So man can say. Why maturity? At what point?
MPP. Monka say any anke to no munim de moka. Enti eja facho mu no munim de omu ye.
It hurts me. So you discuss Ibrahim, it hurts me because I think forget about his brother. He's lived a very decent life as a business person. So no I could pay BBA. We shouldn't be bothered so much about NDC and as any brother we shouldn't be bothered about that. But this is what we do to ourselves. And it's painful.
Go to my renew.
Well, the A4.
South Africa.
Oh, it's not about renew. I didn't know the application. I didn't even bring the application in the first place. Hey, based on what they are doing for the fellow Africans. What is that about Ghanaians? I'm so much Juma.
Yeah.
That now some fight Ghana Juma. If that is the only principle, the entire whole fellow Africans, and they say, South Africa for any year Juma yet. And foreigners now be Juma, and Timon year Juma. Ghana say when unemployment and the Mukona unemployment for some year Juma.
Let's say me to Asia. Mubi Dudwana Susu say Ghana for na bit me.
But that is the principle they are showing at the South Africans. They are giving us that principle. Said they and now we've developed the capacity. Beginning the technology, the capacity. Now I'm not too sure we'll be able to argue about our capacity. We have it. But the politicians must be principled.
Okay.
So going forward, say it do a bit time one. Don't bring in this issue about when I went and I went.
So bet me
it was 2 days of demonstration. 2 days of demonstration. Energy fee brands. And then the hotels are so struggling. And then in America, the snitch of one side about public accounts, they are now looking for investors. When there was a Ghanaian ready with money, cash to buy it.
Okay, Mami Musa, da mama na say ababedi EMP and Semno. Ghana benya saying no saying.
I don't have the details about that. But just the thought of it say at least it belongs to a Ghanaian. We don't have a problem. Me say we had problems with the manner in which the 1 week in a be away within a week as it was more or less very couched towards a certain way. Because I mean me say he be a woman 6 months with his capacity he could have won the bid without any controversy.
Yeah.
What the American say? It will share MP before now. Everybody's fear is the way and manner it was done. It appears say only the man.
Right.
It's no can be outside the man. It's ye be bid and within a week. The evaluation be within a week at the man. It will raise eyebrows naturally. But no Chester, he doesn't have the capacity
to do it.
No, and you can say so.
I'm asking this because at least why a deputy energy minister pay? Actually, be a what your concession. Say be a what oil Ghana ha. Now your concern say Ghana ye de wo mu just 13%, yes 10%. And I'm asking say into when the cotton say na mo yes is what is it that
so but you have to understand
because Botswana at least is able to do sometime 40-60 or 36-40.
Okay, so Ghana you discover commercial oil just 2007.
2007 yeah just to.
No, it's just when it comes to the oil industry.
Okay,
we are very young. It's who discover oil in commercial quantity. Now offshore. It's a pono. And no more drillia kwase sang. So the Ghanaian concept has always been oil never assassin so yeah dear. Name you need scared. In fact, you need a lot of money to do it. So your companies never is okay. Go and do your exploration. Go and drill. Ukona wenya oil waboka. Ghana yemo can be. Nemo ukona sa wonsa can be there. You will sit down and have some terms. And because at the time, now the whole area was risky. It was in the oil, you can say the risk. Because it was very risky, no. Before you get the big boys, the Talos, Cosmos, and Bebano, a top risk, they will sink about $2 billion. So oil maboka. So they will sit with you and negotiate, say, maybe the 2 billion eba.
Yeah.
So mensaka oil, me no be chani say. Nemo mensaka me na me fameka. So there's a huge risk. And because you needed the investment, so my fiscal terms a little bit relaxed for them to feel comfortable to come and invest. Kogane started pay oil in. So President Kufuor and his team, then time can the pan and decided say, let's slow down on the fiscal terms to bring in the investors. As time goes on, we can renegotiate the deals. Until no deal near 30 years. Because it takes you discover commercial quantity in 2007. We only produce by 2011-2012.
Okay.
So it takes you about 5 years to build the FPSO, to bring all the infrastructure there, to even start bringing out. So 5 years, all you be my, but Talo has to be paying their workers. So they took a risk. So we take that risk. The terms, they have to repay. Don't forget, I tell us $2 billion. Morgan Chase need all those big places to get that money. Any more maybe 20 years, 30 years to pay. It is a the court terms. All your neighbor, you put a certain value on it. You calculate say within 20 years, that's why most of the Ghana agreement, an opportunity to get additional interest. In the Ghana, starts just about 10%. So see, we will be 23%.
They got 23.
23. In fact, the new one is extending more monochrome. We can go more than 25. So as you go on, now we develop a capacity. Now we now call for now we knowledge within the industry. Your negotiation becomes stronger. And again, as I say, top winning it's been de-risked. When I say de-risked, essentially it's me who say oil wahano. So be ba na fena obey guesswork the likelihood so that has already been taken care of. So now but for a new negotiation, Ghana is stronger. Could you say adna oba ubenya oil? Until now we are stronger. Maybe had you been into the talo for beba. So also the Exxon Mobil for beba. Now you are stronger. But beginning in the terms will be different. It's in what time limit for the terms. It's after 30 years. Everything within that area and comes back to Ghana.
And the standard say also 30 years. And 20 years.
It takes a long time. In fact, Talos Crash started exploration before discover in commercial quantity. Then before the FPS, so this anomaly can take around 5-6 years.
Right.
For the first 10 years, produce oil. All you are doing is what the infrastructure and you go. It's in the first 10 years in the core. It's almost 30 years, I can't just 20 years to really bring out the oil, sell, and make money to pay back itself. No, Sadi Biama.
Nagana, ye nyano, fasuna ye nyano. Question na kwa to say, because I remember at that time, so this Ghana oil, no, our thinking was that petrol beko form. And ye be die ye de oil si kanu ba be ye bibia ebe boa yen. It's been like 10-15 years in here.
So it doesn't work that way. Say petrol beko form. To oil ka Ghana, the price in the United States the same as Ghana. So oil is an international commodity.
Okay.
It tell of what to oil ha. Omun can say essence omu to Ghana nti. Ombeto Ghana $90 per barrel. Then omu international 120. No, it doesn't work like that. So mutu hana Ghana for cry per se they will sell to you at the international price.
Yeah.
So you still buy it at $120, $130. The only thing that will come is refined crude near the ban. And kia ye to ye ejuma pa. And ka uyi oil na ode amato. So the transportation cost, freight, this anomana, a day ban. That one can reduce.
Right.
But until then, they won't even say what to oil. Until once you to oil, Ghana had a separate.
That ain't in a moon share set them away refinery by Yejuma. A politician maba, ye to your home, the and then tall recovery living in a to and still now that's what Casatema oil refinery. Don't to mean young Wejuma.
Tom some day so a seminar about 1-on-1 just for talk. And what a whole kind of implication.
Is it that we cannot do?
Oh, but to say, me who said they've started doing something.
But they be a test idea and make a word that could time
1 million barrels be about. So let's see how the test run will go. But the point I'm making is that even if Tor is working, you still need capital to bring in the raw oil for them to refine. For them to refine, you know, what they ban on the price will be the same. It will not change. The only difference is that some you Ghana and how they call you freight cost any other incidental cost. Apart from that, nothing will change.
But make us say very they said they're working. And ya they are yenim. Obi any more who papers minim MPP ni NDC more solution no. And so I'm just thinking now we there. Ya can once man na what say. But ye pesika bi dia ye bibi dia. Aban it me nyaw.
And the see the ACCC of Middle East, Iran front talk. It's bringing a new discussion altogether. All over the world. Now, because of what is happening, we'll be up to keeping the reserves. So it is bringing a new discussion. When BOST was mooted, the whole idea of BOST, they say a very strategic reserve. But problem they didn't have any reserve.
You know you be
reserve go say your petrol be good asewa asembisia you can fall on it. We don't have any reserve. That discussion must start. Boss focus must shift to their main. That is the whole idea of Asemba. So that's the whole idea of BOST. It's a bulk oil storage to keep it for rainy days. Asemba we can fall on. Unfortunately, all the oil na go BOST tanks in are privately owned.
Hey,
yes, to say Debbie, to say Chase, all those private guys, no BDCs, no, many tanks, no. So they put it in your tanks. Now when you're throughput, that's what happens.
Anyway,
it's let's hope say this new way you bring more discussion about a storage, tour operation.
Anyway, I was answer with your higher Ahenfie TV, Ahenfie Radio 106.1. Many Honorable Collins Adumako Mensa and Etritrin Komo MPF is Akwabre North, Member of Parliament and MPP Etritrin and Komo on this very subject. Obet me joining and so Facebook now do comments and so about Ahenfie 106.1. Now you be fear. President John Dramani Mahama, almost 16, 17 months. And Kofosu said, why ya dear chain mo mabai in terms of economy, dollar, Nioma bibri wa why ya dear chain mo na a better than before. 17 months, the Nkofo Kano mo support one and say more reservation about the reset of John Dramani Mahama?
Well, Obia has an opinion about issues, so I don't begrudge them. So because His Excellency is 16 months more than the 8 years of Akufo-Addo, I don't begrudge that person. It's everybody's entitled to his views. Obia Betimeka. But there are some facts we don't argue about. So inflation is a single digit. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Into Jomama can say, or picking inflation from a double digit to a single digit. That's a fact. You can't argue about that.
Yeah.
Or say dollar is stabilized between 10 to 12. Is that a fact? That's a fact.
Yeah.
So we don't argue about that. So you leave it. That's the success. That's the strength. You better discuss how Oma Faswa, Dollar, whether it's artificial or it's a natural level. We can have that discussion.
Right.
But whether it is natural or artificial, the fact is that and then I'm 10 to 12 over a period of time. So you don't argue about that. Don't have any problem. Then you go back to the manifesto. No Busan will say all the other promises. How far have they gone? So 133, which was a flagship program.
24-hour economy.
So is it a fact that 24-hour economy is working or not?
It is not.
So that's also a fact. It's in the also why
a core cabinet.
Oh.
Some of the ideas name, but send no kind or see what they call cabinet.
Oh, but they're not ideas in your mind. I feel no ideas.
Was signed 24-hour economy. Also was signed.
And I make us a fact there. You can't change it.
I know. On your implemented, but say Omugusu.
But Okache obey 133.
Yes.
And am I,
yeah.
Okache say Galam say it will be stopped within some of the assigns. I say within 2 weeks.
That's a fact.
So has it stopped or not?
Omugusu kuntokwan.
Yeah. So that promise has not been fulfilled.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Let's come to infrastructure. Show me one new major infrastructure His Excellency John Dramani Mahama within 60 months.
Ado can be this obsessive for Frana.
So we see an analysis of the Juma as against Akufo-Addo's 8 years.
What shall I say big push? What shall I say big push? What shall I say projects amumu jai 2 on agenda 111 ni KGT ani na se for ni crew.
Agenda 111 Ahenfie then no shall say. Then also what shall say.
Ufurikrum de no say umetimi aye 2 ufurikrum ne trade de no. Out of bell 11 na mudi sisi nwuram no. Obey into ye be 2 afi no aye ne kakran kakran.
So between 24-hour markets any agenda 111 which one is a priority? Which one is a priority?
24-hour economy priority. We need
market.
It's a omunso dear also mu ye women invest to ana.
What I was saying, Jagu
Nanya sanity, a constitution is also to us.
And I'm telling you, nothing has happened in that.
Momo Basso said, Momo Jai, Agenda 111, no, it's in Graham, no more. Yes,
the point I want to understand maybe what's the constituency, Agenda 175%. Nobody has come there to continue.
Sisi Kenny Honcho men Kakranka.
There be Basika 1 more 24-hour market. It's a priority area.
Say, wasem and no bow.
It's about priority.
Omuja, the
issue about Sikeni 100.
Omuka 200 senior high school C blocks. Omenti Mobile, mobile, ye kakra, Emma womb. Enti,
we need data, but you can tell Sergeant some a power.
Moye,
we continued.
Yabamuka 200 no more to us, why Andrew 60, Yabamu. And she said, I didn't 111, no, not Ashanti reading Bear 11 no so me 2 amamu for this year. Say your bad.
You June.
Yeah.
Almost 30.
Almost moye. Now, so now, what's your appendix?
The point I'm making is that
yeah.
I don't see anything related to a Yomson Babeyano.
Okay.
I don't see it. Because if you check our media, there's just 75% complete. Nobody has
nothing.
Me, in my government, I argued because I was on the gift board. And the records will bear me out. Say, I argued forcefully. Say, I don't support this wholesale. I argued against it. I said, say, I will prefer Senka Yenye say 11 year, let's complete it. I argued that. And the records at GIF will tell you, say, my argument was that Minyayanka, you focus your attention to finish this before we move on to that. Because you know, if you were 30%, if you were 40%, if you were 70%, if you were 80%. But they do 30%. No, can't do 80% will be.
Okay,
I made the records are there for everybody to show. I was on the GIF board.
Because
GIF was the institution and they handle this Agenda 111 project. I said so. Because when I see the budget, I could see, say, the entire, but the vision and ambition was beautiful. The idea was fantastic. So, I expose the inefficiencies. I exposed the inefficiencies within the system, health system. Now, President Biya decided, said, no, if not for anything at all, let's have a major hospital in each district in Ghana. The vision was fantastic. So the idea was beautiful. I don't have any problem with that at all. But you start here and we could see clearly, say, the funding was going to be a challenge. If that was going to be a challenge, yeah, pick like 2 or 3 or 4 in each region, complete it. I argued for that. And I don't have any issue at all to say today that I was of the opinion, say, I'm sure, say, trader, I do 90%. In fact, some of them, machines need to be good. We're done. So why don't you push more resources, complete it, open it up, then let's move on. So I argued against that. But I'm saying, say, a new government has come. It's a beautiful idea, Agenda 111. Can you imagine, say, this should be our major hospital? It's a Abanyaba, that's a who was scared about 24-hour market. That's that same money can also complete in the district or 24-hour market in each district. I didn't know you should say to complete the hospital, that will give you a 24-hour service. 24-hour service.
Because hospital they are bar.
It's 24.
A more pharmacy and call for a
It's
year
24
and
hours.
and home market a bebano.
It's 24 hours.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a priority area. If it was a big priority area for the government, we discuss about APCA 2.
But should we begin to penalize politicians? Say more yes, a major project be. Na project munni husika. Na ma ye na egumre ma then e was a coffee sika foforo. Eba. Should somebody be punished? Because it appears say obi ye na ye biane aka ne saa.
So you punish us all the time.
Maybe this is 4 years.
That's the punishment.
But that's not deterrent enough.
Punishment about the man. Who has opposition there? Who has opposition there?
But you're deterrent enough.
It's deterrent. It's more opposition.
And you would say, "See, can I near to it and then one year your way."
If Obi who says it can, there's a connotation of corruption. If there's something that's illegal, only a different matter.
So let's say Ubetimi 2, why 11? 11 2 sikan and kabetimi we. They say room. And I can tell you, say, one share be walk around 8 years bedroom no. Na sa agenda 1 no crown a big crass say.
It's a priority area. Say Ahenfie say.
Meanwhile,
the idea was good. And for me, I don't think say some of the road network or
yeah.
We release man 70 million. So on your plan. It means that is a priority area for him. I am saying, say, I'm begging him on my agenda 111. So any one of the priority areas for him.
Now, sure you be Oscar.
Then yes, can say big push $10 billion. Yes. All oil revenue has been earmarked for big push. That is the priority of the government. And I'm saying, say, would they 20% of that oil revenue, that 20% of the 10 billion, it can complete about 8 or 10 Agenda 111.
Oko Parliament will be pushy. They're okay.
We've been saying it all the time. And I mean, yes, but all he was saying was that Bakubi will more year, edu 60-70. Why don't you complete that one before you start a major one? It doesn't mean say major one on pay. But if you say Obiya could do 70, try let's finish it.
Expressway, no, not say obey, but well, maybe technical point of view, but
no, expressway, there's no way you can finish in 4 years.
Yeah,
it's not possible.
Yeah,
why not more year? No, maybe you know, can say 2 years, 1.5 years more. And all they are doing now is clearing of the roadside. It's
about 2030 as a more.
Yes, it's not a small project. So our point is that, and then Kumasi Kwan, it's maybe 7 hours now. Somebody was doing the dual carriage. Why bedu baby? It was even 70% complete. For the report are there. I don't know for 30% complete. So the Bayer Kumasi road ni bedem. Then you do the expressway as an additional infrastructure.
And then a walker.
That's what That's all we've been saying.
Bypasses no.
Bypass near you know. It's 70% done. They say we're doing koko. They say we're doing koko of Kronum Alpha. That is what Nana Akufo-Addo was doing, and it was 70% complete. So why stop it? Go and start a major project as expressway. I wouldn't say it will take you more than 6 years to complete.
Mama catch and go for 4 years, no baby.
The expressway?
Yeah.
Which 4 years? Now I didn't start saying, because 1.5 years. And then first June. 1.5 years gone. You have 6 months to the end of the year. Not 2 years. Bronya Menu, I can bring you 2 pay. Between you and I, Minu Menu say 2026 or 2027. It's a political year. Everybody knows it.
Next year.
There is a political year. Everybody knows it. The cycle is there. It's a political year. On Baba presidential elections. So you should know that the heat has started. Normal. Everybody should understand. It's going to be political. And now the president why lame duck. Because now you see everybody's trying to tilt towards the new leader who will be emerging. Normal. It will first 2 years there. One man yet new maybe prayer. One share your home.
There's a big push in everything. So baby.
Me who so mo yejuma. It be contractors ni go so mo yejuma. I'm hoping say some of them will be completed as quickly as possible. It will ease traffic for all of us. Intermediate infrastructure, I don't think I have a major problem. Me chrome say me not major road, but they nam actually want to be pay a come. No my bypass be a come. Me nyaya and the main road ni mum no be. But of course that's the priority of government. You know, I'm some year back we have fetched the trunk road, the Kumasi something road be the much be pay a come.
But at least some way bibi.
Anna, something buy my catch say inflation about from to me gas money.
There be an okay infrastructure. Let me say at least they're okay in say infrastructure umugu so muye bibi.
Oh, say the Nana Akufo-Addo yet say Poko say Akufo-Addo started it.
Yeah.
They are continuing. Beautiful. A motorway. I was on the gift board. We approved it. We started it. They are continuing. No problem. Kaswa to Winneba Road. We started it. They are continuing. No problem. No mini problem here.
Okay.
It's immediate, baby. I am a But of course, there are some priority areas. Before the election, I'm not seeing any strong indication in that area.
All right. Now, let's look at MPP. Mo party no. Only omo mu echire bu so mo say party na akofo omo be hu ye no. The party of Edubuahin, then Kofo. Asesa because omusha nyome bi kase bi niye bi ne nyome bi ekoso MPP na omunim no. Uti bi we are aware say nkofo mu kase MPP suban na sesa no sanity anase moon say just propaganda.
No. Kufuor's party in the 90s can never be the same now. Things have changed. Technology has come in. Last time you know be aiding common. I'm so I sent to Kwaba partner so between 1996 to 1998 in Tokwe see a party no. And yet the more can see no cry. But at the time, you know, there were no Ahenfie FM. There was no tweet X near there. Then you know, into Kwabisi bloggers blown up said it. So there was, and every party we have a group of people supporting this person, supporting that person. So on that score, I don't think the party has deviated so much from its core mandate. But I said Obiasuti, I say time, you know, calls for a lot of things happening now. You feel say was entirely different from them. But not talk about. I remember Kufuor 1998 was a tough election. I've watched some videos. JH Mensa and some of Kafa or no other contact Kufuor. You know, it was a tough election. However, immediately after the election, they were able to come together as quickly as possible to prosecute a certain agenda. This current crop of a year one. Only will be a phone call. Now, the next day now it's all over the place.
Or recorded.
It's all over the place. So it's quite a different era for me. But I understand, say, we are having a new crop of people who are Omo kasa no enye MPP kasa. That's a fact. And you know how I speak.
Yeah,
I've said it on several occasions. Who did you be at? It never brings you any vote. Never. And man, what you say? Semina did attempt it will bring me vote. It will not. Your core base will be excited. Hey, we know anything. Yeah, we are pedas and anything. But you are not making any inroads, bringing new people to your base. So for me, having speaking for this government, my party, for the past 6 years, there's no way I'll bet me any video. Some make say did you open be a tamana? No. It's not. That's not my upbringing. Yeah. That's not my style.
That's true.
That's not my style. I can't. I can't. When Kwadwo called me, His Excellency said, "Oh, yeah, my deputy minister." Some people were like, "How could we come to me come through?" No, I disagree with party position. You see, then I'm saying sometimes you think our leaders don't enjoy people who critique them. Criticism can happen. I say criticism is unpaid consultancy. Criticism is unpaid consultancy.
Because can't be our own
normally, some consultant or catch them say we want any say. No trianica. Do no be no can't say one year is unpaid consultancy. But that's all.
Untia what's any free?
So you shouldn't be afraid of criticism. However, that criticism must be constructive. Absolutely. And your criticism can be say so I've always say Bawumia is our candidate. There are 1,000 positive about Bawumia. I didn't bet na say me go do biatam. Ye ko be prime minister. I supported Dr. Bawumia. And then Mishia here we Canada obebam me. Because I never me my money didn't cry that. That is not my focus. My focus was my candidate. I didn't just go to Canada Patam. And I'm going to do Brian. Mr. Brian, our friend was Collins. I've seen your campaign. Sir Brian, Obama constituency crown. Ne team no. Omo pe baby am na ye program na so mu nya. I want to be friend. Honorable, how by your call yourself for say on my ubemu my hams. Oh, I'm worried. Then behind the scenes, I do that. Yes. Because we all want people in MP before. The fact say I don't believe Sir Brian is supposed to be a leader now. Does not mean say only be a leader sometime next time. No. No. It's me campaign we are me with Michelle Brian. No chairman. Me town baby. When I was going for my primary, Brian gave me money.
No support too.
He gave me money. He called me. No one will pick a firm. He said, Brian say major idea. Could be scabby.
And so yeah, idea was idea.
And I'm going to campaign. So if I don't support his bid now, why should I insult him? The point is that it doesn't win you any election. It will say among for say the Kufuor era. No, I say I are different. There are certain aspects I feel say are different positively, and there are some too it's a departure from our values.
And your man says Sakakra.
Now did you be attempts? Who didn't attempt I what does it bring to your party? When that same time, no, you can talk about Bawumia, who is your candidate. And Debiameka, a lot of things happening now. Bawumia has been vindicated. And on a lot of things. You call this AI Yomdiaba port. Minister, also it is bringing in more revenue. But in this country, Yakacha said Bawumia is running away from digitalization, from the economy to digitalization. But now we are being told that there's a direct linkage between digitalization and economic progress.
Yeah, that's true.
He's been vindicated with time.
But then I'm going for name can we
other than say me what from hey
that's
the departure I'm talking about. Me by I'm talking about mama everybody has seen say yes, say Akwana someone no all can. There was some sense in it, but we couldn't market that well. And then between ministers, Ghana card can go to 24 countries, 400 countries. Bawumia made exactly the same points. That Ghana card now, the way you can even fly with it. You were told, say, go Google. Oh, Bawumia is lying. Oh, dear, Ghana card be better to coin. Today, we are being told by ministers, cabinet ministers, that the Ghana card is one of the most important documents. When Bawumia says, the Ghana card may be important than even a bridge. They did that. How can Ghana card be more important than a bridge? Today, the revenue at Ghana Port, because of digitalization, has tripled. Vision.
The FDA.
Absolutely.
Technology.
Absolutely. So gradually, people are beginning to understand. So he was not running from the economy. Indeed, what he was doing was the economy.
But the point now, Kofonso raise FI MPP and here. Mona moka de moken. It appears a musa. I'm saying this because they na a wabontin. Say bia will be criticize say Dr. Bawumia about it be A, B, C, D. Then the next time is about yes, so power we did do a left and right. Even when they said they're okay, a genuine consent say, oh, maybe I'll be a can way anyway. And maybe a leader, catch and say wunyai. Because say obi did attempt for Dr. Bawumia. Yenti minka say onim hoshe. Because penifo na eka say, yeah, when anke na wo you enia. Ede ya obeka ho bi. So,
but I know for a fact. Say, sir, enipa baako mienu bia no omu didi attempt set for Bawumia, supported Bawumia. I know behind the scenes discussions are koso to rein those people in, but to no avail.
Then why are you entertaining them?
You see, the difficulty with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Let's take someone like Abronia.
Yeah,
he's the regional chairman. So when Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia echo Bonoa, he has no option. His people must call the chairman and say the candidate is coming to your region. That's the process. That's the protocol.
So we are not. We are saying say you need constitution. We are chairman now. Kasa sebi basa basa.
So if you think that you're not comfortable, if you think that when you're comfortable with the chairman, trigger a disciplinary process to set him aside. But set the candidate be called region. No, I ignore the regional chairman. That's not the protocol.
But I've seen, for example, Dia Uboyi. Wakaya kakasetia even your general secretary mutual letters ne why hwiensi at the end of the day cry sachi ni mu amasa ko support no me wan so be a comment ni bi wo ho
so or your party back. That's number one. It's which party back. Me I feel said the processes are all used to cure his wrongdoing is you are going overboard. The party has a right to support party bano. We are not supporting him because of what he said. But what he is going through, we are against it.
There's a difference. Bibri say maybe a more condemning such acts.
But there's a difference. So Okoye was on remand for 2 weeks. I always tell NDC, me now for power can trick you. You've been in power before. It can trick you. I would say it's with you forever. It can trick you. Last time I catch you almost say. If you want to cure a mischief, the process I will be fast to cure that mischief. No, you must be guided. Because one year, that's the power. No 2 million. No, you may not be lucky. Who will defend the processes, Mr. Siano? You may not be lucky. Which means you be, was the obey condition. 600 million. It's a comfort down one Casaudin. That is an overkill. You are not Haruna. Now they are beginning, they themselves, they are beginning to sense, Master, let's be careful. The Yoko boss will not be there forever. There was an Yoko boss 2 years ago.
And say they are by sister.
Absolutely. Even if it takes 15 years, there will be a change. Now, if there's a change, one year lucky, not the Yoko boss no, he's even hot-headed more than you are. You're in trouble. Because Emrana say Yoko can also arrest and give bail. No? And then concession no ba.
There's a bedroom baby no.
What she because for 2 billion bra. It's punishment. It's a way of keeping somebody there. That's what they do. That is why I'm hearing Omunko for even on the floor Muntaka. So you're careful with the way we are using the bail as a way to punish people. So if Abronia Akasa, me, I don't agree with what he said. I have said it publicly because your kind, I could have said it differently, but the same value. Yes. I say judge a case on pay. And judge Reagan, I say I will not say that, but I'll critique the judgment. I'll tell the judge, the judge, anyway, I'm run, sure saying it.
You disagree?
I disagree with you on the basis of a critique in itself is an indictment on the judge.
Yeah.
I stop there. But Obia can say we say we or the Biashoti. We took them 2 weeks. Even before I become a 7 o'clock there, can't for 2 weeks. That's an overkill. You are going overboard. Obia throw Doomsaw is back. What's my child? Put me arrest me from Sunyani. Then you handcuff the person in the car. Bring the person from Sunyani to Accra. There are no courts in Sunyani. There's no police station in Sunyani. Any police station will come and say, any Eastern Mid, what back? That is an overkill. Until one day, I'm mindful for Beba, Obey Bonnie or Tamale, you do be fit Tamale all the way to Accra. When you do any transfer case, no, so go back now to Kenusa. That is overkill.
Then say, sad the any day, a conny say, and ya dear, ye be who say, ye jai, because me show where ya. And my MP before so ebuphobia baby show.
So that's the fear I have.
Thinking that almost about baby.
That is the fear I have. Baby, I'm sure I say. You may not get a Collins Adumako Mensa as the Yoko boss.
Yeah.
You may not get it. We are lucky now, Collins, who is moderator. You are okay. Unfortunately, the common will be on to send me. No, a hot headed. I only hear discussion be also a Mranison Mitchell. A Mranison Mitchell. A Mranison Mitchell. You may be right, but not everything that is right is legal. Or not everything that is legal is right at any point in time. Until let's hasten slowly. Until no, me and before I'm with him here, Atembide will not win us in the election. We have to look different. The only way you look different is debate on minds, ideas. I've told you right now about Baumia's idea. This gold for oil purchase. It was Baumia's idea. Everybody is known. Even official records in Parliament from the same NDC government now have acknowledged. Said that program was there. Mama, then why we're taking it up a little bit. Or the Mrabia Bahon, I mean, the gold board, I said the gold board. What's the mechanism? Right. So ideas build a nation, not insult.
Right.
So, but when I started gold for oil program, I feel no best started. Because no knew this level, but because there was a base, it was easy for them to build on that base to get a gold board.
Ahenfie 106.1, Mene Honorable Collins Aduma Comensa MP for Efija Kwabre North. And a Chichen Common, special guest for Anopa Ahenfie A Square. On Facebook also. Bra, Facebook comments ne kakra na afi yehu de koso na yehu Facebook comments.
Okay, and then oba Facebook no so ansempi na na koso ewo ho na yenda ye followers na se. In fact, omobaye ye baye omwaso ye mu pa comment pi na aba we manzaid. Also good morning Nana Jantuah. The point wasn't against a Ghanaian to own a business, but a minister who's supposed to better manage a state-owned business is now asking to buy a business before he could manage it better. We a man Zaid Nensamwa Okam. We Jude Opoku Techi, also fantastic MP, and Bones to Charles. Also, Nana, this man is a Ghanaian. I wish we have 275 people like him in politics. Ghana will be so cool. He is real. Boss Richard, I'll say, great guests. And also Edenedi Abba. Man Zaid Nasadi Abba. I'll say MPP always have bad mind. Why will you condemn something you feel is wrong by threatening to repeat the same thing you are against? Also Denedi Abba. Calvin Opoku Kusi, aka Bossu. Also, the show is live and colored inside and we are overseas in Kwabri East constituency. Kudos to Honorable Collins Aduma Mensa for his superb and wonderful submission. Greetings to the incoming Ashanti Regional Deputy Secretary, MPP Kingsley Bonsu Tree. God bless him massively. Okay, we a commenter. Yensa Aka and ne anope. Mamin ko WhatsApp no so. Among for the comments kakraba. Good morning, please tell my MP that the Nkwantakesi road that he left is waiting for him. 2028 is just at the corner. we wamfa ne din amma
so catch MP so wanya
kwan so catch MP so
na MP wanya kwan you I mean me ntiase I say boa mkrofo MP nya kwan MP can only lobby enti MP obetimi aya no especially kra wa ban ni ho dia na asem na say enti MP nya kwan ope kwan a eye DC na wo wakwa akusu akire no na regional minister na wo ho na akwa akusu MP nye kwan aha the only problem so mu na ya no mako kan say MP meye kwan me ba meye kwan
oh say asemfo na ye mrahye bedwafo abedwekuo o mu hwe ehemra wo Ghana omkohia wo emrahye bedwafie ho no omkohia ehemra enti eto aba ma omo a yesi omko mrahye bedwafie ho enko hemra na mbom said ye wuken eduru entoabo a na omoso de DCs ne regional ministers no dwumadie no e de ato omoso ho so se ye ba ye be ye kwan omo de omo dwumadie no se ombe hemra enti we de ho okay for so de de boss. So good morning boss. It's making a lot of sense. God bless you sir. And good morning Nana. Yesterday when I saw the flyer on Facebook, I know the conversation was going to be good. I'm enjoying this conversation so far. Honorable Adumako is coming off as one of the most honest people in the NPP. I'm surprised to not have heard of any engagement between the South African embassy on their ambassador and the Foreign Affairs Ministry so far. I agree with the Honorable. The ambassadors, also the ambassador is the first that should be sent out, followed by their companies and then their people. Okay, we is a on also the Abba. Ghana to say, Onia, good morning. Odamini inside Insura phones and accessories. Say, Kontomra, Monia Jumapa, you guys are really doing a great job. And also a Abba. Okay, all right. So far comments are Abba Ewo, your social media platforms. No?
Thank you very much. Busia Ahenfie TV, Ahenfie Radio. Yeah, okay, good. Ahenfie Radio, Ahenfie TV, and Ahenfie 106.1. Anopa Ahenfie ni. A friend, Dr. Nana Kwadwo Jantuah. Many Honorable Collins Aduma Comensa MP Efija Kwabre North and Echichi and Komo on Ghana. Partisan and all those things. Honorable Fiemra NDC Fum. Nanu bi na koye Baumia ne Ken ene diaka. Baumia Ken ne honsim bibre na MDC 43. They say drew muso. So much you Baumia wi. Research say obia ye be yinu no. Musa dankwa ne ye. Global Info Analyst, HSA. Obia yebe yinu wo NDC muno. Obetu Baumia. Enti anya dia Baumia 2032, 2028 no. Obetimi aba. So far, the ekos wo NDC muno. Monsomo de maso toto form no. Esa be simple ama omo. Omeyi.
Pacho musa dankwa no. Oye ne dabe. Oh, this year, so are you be but you say, oh, you know, as of today, if elections are held today,
yeah.
So there's a difference.
Okay,
election will be held in 2028. From now to 2028, the data can change.
That's true.
Absolutely. It's, you know, Musa Dankwa say, when interviewing Kofobi, almost you the NDC be obe to Baumia.
Fabra from main mic. Good.
Tien Chen. 2027, 2028. So we could say the same people, the same question, whether they will say the same thing. But I just want to clarify. I say Musa Dankwa, you know, it is as of today,
okay.
Not the next.
Okay,
that's fine. The echoes were in this symbol. It was expected. It will get worse. It will get worse.
The echoes were in this symbol.
It will get worse. Na storm na perform kakra. Na asa pijabium. Insanity. It has Atoyeda MPP. You know, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, he was a de facto leader of the NDC. From 2012 all the way to now, de facto. Now Omokwa baby, I'll be him say he will win. This is the first time Babeto Abapa.
Okay.
This is the first real internal election within NDC.
You know Muchune Diana, Papa.
At time was not a pseudo declaration.
Right.
Or not, Mr. Rollins the son, so there was no competition. So at time was just handpicked. There was no competition. And the Fufian Tuata and then Yankupon Tonis Afredo. Then his excellent John Damani Mama. I know Kwako no advice. He woke up, went back to sleep as a president. To be a de facto leader. No winning election. 2016 was our candidate. 2020 almost candidate. 2024 almost candidate. I feel number the real internal contest in NDC. I feel factions. So one Haruna faction.
Haruna,
One we say don't get here. The chief of staff.
Julius Debra.
The vice president.
Right.
A Greek minister. At force is what yes. You see that I feel number the real election in NDC. I feel the character of the NDC.
Professor Joshua Alabi so.
NDC one problem.
Anything.
The president is popular than the party.
Hey.
Yes.
John Mahama
is popular than the NDC party.
Yes.
That is why we better say deputy general secretary. We will force the president to go for a third term. They know that if His Excellency step aside, it's a different ball game.
I see.
It's a completely different ball game.
I say, any President John Mahama won't say NDC are corner.
Say when he now onion free opening for Haruna in the presence of the president to tell the president, say, Mr. President, oh, turn now any papa no, na ba fake. He said this in the presence of the president. So, I said nobody can say it, but me, I can say it. That's what he told the president.
Yeah, I said, thank you, Tor. Now we must come.
But is it not funny? Say, the president was Savannah region, in one part of Savannah. They say, don't get us another part of Savannah. We thank you to we reset to. Me say, Boba.
NDC DN.
Me say, Madam, when it is coming, it is doing. Kaka. He said, don't get here. The machinery ne ewa for me. He is bent on becoming the candidate.
Chinchina, what's the way?
There are some people in the NDC who almost say there's no way I'm a candidate. So that's what the battle is going to be. It's on internal election. I feel never. On the same case, also on the coach. But now, me person me winning match now, and I'm a palm strikers now. Me palm strikers now I'm winning. Striker now no want to me winning. I'm a palm no. I'm not supposed to be a candidate. That was the message you were sending across. And you be
so we anymore.
And no anymore.
Your my opposition.
What's my area? Me palm one and me do be buy. Nini buy no winning. Who's the friend Muntaga? I said that guy, the other guy. Me see a boba. Kaka. I'm baby on branch election. So move we na hit no. It's educated we see for more. When the CEOs begin to align to each leader, you see it. He's almost will be a trained president. The direction. That's what they are waiting for. Mr. Mahama is also a politician. He wants to leave a legacy. He wants to leave the party at least united before he goes.
Right.
It's Mahama say, support it will be chaos. So he's managing the process. Managing process.
Necessarily, and I'm more MPP for Mukum.
Now 2008, Bebre. When Kufuor, who was a de facto leader from 1996, or exited for Akufo to come on, Nenye easy. Yes, it was tough. That's what they are going to go through. How they manage that process no, will change Musa Dankwah's data. Yes. You will see. The course of Abajama. It was the establishment against the party. And the party won. They said, don't get beat them. General. You'll be kidding yourself if you joke with the say, don't get when it comes to internal elections.
There's a potentially no obet me a flag bearer.
No nipe waka original platforms to say or no obi no obet na contest in NDC to win. He said it openly at Nima. He has said it openly.
I didn't get here.
And I heard that's what Tom man said, a fake tour. The real tour never started. Now, I name Yamajo Mama, His Excellency. The cabinet members. As I go for the NB. When all your cabinet members want your seat. And to be able to reshuffle.
Harun Epe, Atufos Nepe.
Agric Minister.
Yeah, Rico Puku.
The Chief of Staff pay.
Julius Debra.
The Vice President pay.
Mameno.
To the extent that the Secretary to the President had cause to write a letter, open letter, to all appointees, so everybody should come down. That was President Mahama talking.
And yet, because in saving so, President Mahama, Kunyana, Konontina, Ayana, Ubian, so say Drusa. Mr. Mahama, was a Drew baby number 17, some more time, bear 17, we imagine so.
The number my boy in Tremo 7. The American in Tremo 7.
Yeah.
So, what's that for me?
Emudia ne be dia mamo. Sebia MPP against Baumia. Let's say
I'm saying that
I said Baumia.
It's a level playing field. Okay. With Mama out of the picture, there's a new leadership. You were an old leader.
Maybe I'm not old leader and still I know Ghana for accepting.
And Ghana for ever accepted the new leader from the NDC.
Maybe a John Mahama home.
Mahama is no more. He's done.
But sir, normally, no. For example, in 2024 elections, no, people said that, and it was backed by data, that 68% the entire modifity and then Kufado count.
So let me tell you.
And about Umia the Anukra was followed by Kenufuriata and son about Umia Kraiba.
When I'm not who are Kono President Kufo.
But there be a character now, because was a problem. Yeah.
You are saying it's a mama who are kono.
Yeah.
And so that favor no will shift to the eventual winner. I'm saying that Kufo no who are kono more.
But that time the nanko fonzu say Kufo adunsu ye tintintinity.
Kaka na Kufo de be really.
Obre no ho ase no.
Oh, we say anti de obeba no obeba no ase.
Minim de.
Omo tutu bo omo hunte.
I said nkete de minim. E be other one to say be atofo sin. You know, Eric Opoku.
I will support it.
Julius Debra.
Who are to force?
I'm saying Bubu Di. Men can't support.
But still, okay. That's what to force.
Men can't be Julius Debra. Ebren who I say. You can't say.
Who are to force?
Joshua Labi, very astute politician. You know, what's it you want? I said in Kediana, you need to news wash. Aha. Sir. Ebien who are Musru.
We are waiting for them.
Baumian Srubia.
We are waiting for them.
Baumian Srubia.
We are waiting for them. Yeah, they were candidates.
Sebia Baumia against a Sidin Ketia.
Obiam baby, yeah, ready.
Sessing.
Hey, yeah, they say we're candidates. Fortified, prepared.
But says sitting no crown moon Drew 100. Namawa be person mobabi.
Oh, that is not a Obia would Nimbian said the next election, most of the seats will swing to go back.
But and yet to say Ninasa.
Oh, but there are some seats you could clearly see why we lost. With a little, you know, so that those seats will come back. And yeah, rocket science.
How much Miaji base seats saying? The same way as 87.
Our target is to become the majority by 2028. That's our target.
Okay.
Yes, that is the party's target to become the majority in parliament by 2028.
Okay, so from now, then there was some. Musu said then there was some yeah, Bema Ghana for money.
We have to come together. We have a very strong candidate, academically astute. The vision is very clear to everybody. All we need is a very strong party to push him to the level that he is supposed to be.
All right. Yeah, but asantime mu na eyemo fruma sa na moka. The open MPP asem ne de ekokọ koso ne de e hope, especially the mighty minority. The hope na mbetimi de amu.
I think the minority clearly we've demonstrated. Say numbers are just numbers.
Okay.
Would say the budget debates on the floor, would say articulation on the floor. Many too sure so we are a small minority. The first time is about fantastic individuals from Swami lawyer to Menshia South to Bosome Frehon. Everybody speaks so eloquently with a very clear vision. There's no doubt about that.
Right.
And you know, the assurance from the minority side in India, I think we've already demonstrated that. with our articulation on the floor, maybe in Bekasai, I think the minority has shown, say, we are ready for governance. There's no doubt about that.
Right.
That's a very tough question. Because, you know, and some people will tell you openly, say, honorable, part in the idea, so trying to tell you, say, if you change this, we are prepared to accept all of you back into our fold. I think, say, gradually, no, we are getting there. The hear me pass here is for us to come together,
right,
as a united front. You candidate we have a candidate. They say no, we already have a candidate.
Right.
It's, you know, all we have to do now is to market that candidate.
Right.
We don't have an option. Is to market that candidate and ensure, say, that candidate wins the election. Name the candidate need here a very strong party. And internet say you started a rebuilding from polling station. Next is the coordinators election, you call region, constituencies, they could do national. We are hoping that by September, all the internal elections we are there bickering kakabeba. We use the next 6 months to resolve issues. So by the middle of next year, we should have a full machine prosecute a certain agenda.
Right.
Yes. You know, let me assure Asante Mine, mistakes there will be able. You've made some mistakes. You learn from your mistakes. And I think that we are coming back stronger.
Final one, just a quick one. LGBT, no, would you say President John Mahama Besign? They are more Majiatum.
The Omai, there's no Besign.
They are no Mai.
They will buy.
Now, say, no, Majiatum.
Why did you?
Parliament.
Maybe. Parliament, the Ajiatum, but the opposition have made our points very clear.
Sessing.
Hansa has captured us. Say, the bill now, what they call that is not the same bill that was given to Akufo. That is a fact. Bill now, a suffer for better than Parliament. A pushy yasi and pass. No, that is not what has been done.
I'm saying, Bakune woman, no bear shido. To say, yeah, can be created me chi.
And Akufo do Nanko on side, the Wokai Bechano.
Oh, no man can't, someone can't say.
One uncan't.
Man can't check
clause 9. No man check a markets debate on the floor.
But no debate here. Someone my year who said clause 9.
And now you will not even allow us to speak. Which in a parliament, not imams, if one all the pastors were there. There was demonstration on the streets.
Someone sign.
See and sign. I feel the old buyer. You've changed 32 clauses, 32 amendments. I feel the journalist Kasadia Untimencheno. Akufo the time there. Also on sign a law. When a journalist even speaks about it, that person can be prosecuted. Sir, no problem. Me say there's a silent majority of Ghanaians. But the Ekosunyan, there's a huge intelligent group beyond Ghana. Whether the buy any of the Akufo, I don't know. It's a win for you. They know. We are waiting for the pastors. And they are so they will go through the bill.
Yeah.
If they will be comfortable and happy to say so, say they.
Okay. This week, my debate here, and I say
bill has been passed.
Okay.
But I have the right to come here and talk about it.
Nti they are banning there. Kofonti as say enye lawyer papa.
Said the name Ghana for pennies and enye punitive. That's not what was passed.
Na se ba akwa bia wo kasa ye be chewo de ene se na wo so mi yifrim.
Na na onim say enu wom na wo say Akufo don say.
Ne enim. E wo kasa enu no someone can can't.
Unim. You are aware of the bill.
Debi na mi minima say enye obi ani.
You were aware of the bill. And so say Akufo to the extent that an MP, a cabinet minister now, called Akufo say he's involved in homosexuality. Today he's a cabinet minister. But he was born to make this reference to a certain president. Yes. And then they will turn it down. President Besai will not go for good energy. No assign, no picture. You can win with your numbers, but I tell you, there's a silent majority of Ghanaians who are watching.
Your final word.
Me the future kwa brefase. Omuna me from my employers. Omuna mo meduma. It's me do mase. So me renew me mandate. Na as I said, Debbie Amishiawa, ma amena se mo ka kire me. Also we kumeto ma. Wo me fepa o. Ne mo me de me kokomuti ne fem o. So anytime I go anywhere, I say a ring in my head. That's my amena de kokomuti afem me. Yes.
Honorable Collins Adumako Mensah, MP Efija Kwabre North. enana oye me guests ebusia me basisi
Sinti misa dudono afra me KSM pacho muntio mia me ofa say Dr. Kwadwo Jantuah. Pacho, I call him the voice of reason. In medical intra, when Yamanjosem no, say ya try MPP, NDC, MPP, NDC. Now the nation is focused on Ghana man koso. How do we build the nation? It's a mitie me of Asidebiano. Se utie Dr. Kwadwo Jantuah. Utimi so oka enya sasem. Ghana man koso unsem no oka enya amanyosem. Tempacho pi debia mofamo efidelonto Ahenfie radio na muntie program efrena Anopa Ahenfie, hosted by my nephew Nana Kwadwo Jantuah, the voice of reason.
The tiene say ni nyina mu na wo say yesusu susui na okoye masa 3x3 ni ampo trimoku chese ene kramenta but ni bia si ko nani nyama bi wo ho a hu hia say bebi wo ho bebi wo ho a te say obeka say via na 3+3 ni ebo mental sa man de ene kra e de asem ni but the entire de calculator buy and say enyoma ni bi wo ho a is about working smarter calculator ni bi won so abo ebe di hwamo because I remember ko bi calculator no de be mass elective mass e wo prempe college afina wo su nam say na o calculator nya wo complain a kire wan nyame ya adom academic ya na hyase GS calculator I beboa senior high school ni university students nyina in fact ye won hihye bebre ye calculator bi wa ha ye be kirew de wo se wo ye victory assured calculator book enso aba mass teachers nso amutie ye no madaroma se oba no ana wo fo na wo kwa kope calculator enye victory a calculator and ne betimi aboa opanyi wa ha opanyi good morning
morning nana
bibi aboko
nana
ben push mic ne kakra na aha ntimi good okay. Kabichira me victory calculators no etesen then tin e wo se enya bi because me de matobi de prices no so wo form ba ku bi hokoto enye papa kachira me calculators no
yo nana anopa de asemhia ya ba fi anopa enti na na mabal Ahenfie anopa yi na victory de nana ya ne wo so anante brebi ha na ya hwega na hana ye hu se de bia no enkrofo bi esisi yen enu nti na ya adwen se yen a ye kire mass na ye nim calculator mu no e wo se yetimi ma ye nkwara no calculator eye kama se ne bre bia no to baako a ebekura wa kopem se ubewie nti ye ni GS4 ekwa apam ma Ghana ha nyina ya fa teachers ni ya training o mo se calculator o metimi use ama nkwara no eno ni victory A calculator no eye Ghana ni ankasa na atranse aye ho research ehun se nkora no to calculator na enche awofo mutie me mu yawe sem calculator ebu awto ebu eni hwe 3 weeks na asai no asan koto foforo enti afi de GS4 ye ne o maka bo ma ye ne se nkora afi no mbeko SHS no calculator o mu hia no eye victory A no to a ye the book eka ho book no enye manu akeke ba ekire exams na ye ni nyina wa ka exams no ye o questions a ye chiro se ne obetimi di calculator na ye objective test and say week mu exam say course den next week say nyame adom na me ba me the questions ni bi beba me chiro se ne obetimi di calculator na bon simple and ma ye say apo ni nyina eto da bi a fitani a wa friends wo meyo ka amount so simple so funny tools kitu abi na dia ase wo ka no bi obetimi aye sa na tie so you student na unim calculator mu a ekura wa ete say the answers show botum ba ene no nkwara no bebre ni mu teachers no kura bi wo ha omunimu enti na aye workshop the whole Ghana ama mass teachers say afi we no we ye parent we obi out on calculator enkoto fake na esa obeboka because the GS for atum no victory A no ni book ni na calculator na ankasa anso ni ye mo 1 year warranty na nye 1 year keke o say wo to calculator baako na aka cho say within afe say ya enye say bia wa na share that ball ho na say ya bebi akoto ni bia no ko ho ye be sesa ma sa okusan kwasesa na say issue san ba ye be san ye den asesa ma nti within say wo to calculator baako no ye multiple of calculator da ho ma provided say de wa to no ni 1 year na say ya ye be sesa ma Oma we mu nkwa na ato ade afiri obi wona wo dan ho kra na kan say o ade amatoi me hu say ti say me mpa obeka so onsesa but yen ye de ye ni GS for aye ba ko say afi we wo ya wofo na auto calculator we ho wo ye bookshop na beto calculator wo no bi ma comment na wo ji say ade na ampa say no kra nya adwuma ye besesa amo eno nti na de asem aba Ahenfie no go anim say Ahenfie de oba no anka no kra wo betwa dwan ha eno nti aba Ahenfie na ne ye ba say ye de no kra na eden eba into no kura no ni abeda na di ache Ghana for say baby bia wo bia na calculator na de eno ani victory A wo won cry North Carnation ye ne St. Teresa's on the hope seat excellence publication building no ye niom ne wom kuma say ascore mampon royal phone na chi ho na excellence publication building ye niom wo ho uko sunyane so ye ne excellence for na wo ho uko ho ubenya yen wo ho uko takrade ye wa anaji estate ye ne excellence for na wo the same building no mti calculator ne de afiwe awofo amutie me mo amutu calculator ton teachers headmasters nyina ya we na de say owie prempe last time ye workshop dan prempe headmaster timbi o timubi pictures nyina wa ha the whole Ghana yakoba bia chire teachers ni nyina se ne ombefa so a chire nkora se ne be ya nkora no so no ombenya ahotoso because exam so se to da na unim a uwia ba se unim niam bebra ho fa nkora so obewia because e so simple say ukura calculator we a adwuma no be simple se wo hwehwe yen ba bibia na with your phrase 0245 72 69 67 0245 72 69 Ghana ha baby bia wo bia SHS bia wo bia
say calculator no enye victory A calculator me ama science inti calculator ye papa no e victory A calculator no use wi a ubenya sa victory asem na America no calculator bi wa be wie no ho be kirew ba we ya yama senior high school ni universities no inti we wunya to a chenso ube use sa in fact SS1 sa SHS sa na de wie na de toaso me say we ye chirichie ni proprietor headmaster say a calculator enye victory A calculator eno na yagia tum ene beboa wo ba no nti wokọ bookshop bia na wokọpe calculator na enye victory A calculator obeto de ma men kan kire me se man kan kire victory A calculator yagia tum se eye ebo numbers nso eye simple bon so e de calculator bu abo enye de obre ba we wo bo e de wo bo so abo se eye romantic. In fact, calculator ni romantic. O de bobo bonyo ma hun se victory A calculator. Ma endorse, ma sign asye, ma dia to pese oba ne benya a victory A calculator. Headmaster nyina fana ma ne to dwabiem.
Ba cho number ni 0245
72 69 67
0245
72
69
67 asokore mampon eben royal phone mu wo ho and North Carnation so mo amutie from Nkran so old post office no around St. Teresa school building a EPS sunyane so mo ho
yo sunyane so
baby excellent publication one oh okay
and attack so anaji estate ho ane wo
ba ko bookshop bi wo ho
obenye bi SHS bia okoma HOD mass obo na omoton
oh okay
e dey say oton ho a unya issue bia no so dey akoma say no wo frɛ yen a ye be sesa mo St. James ya sesa bia mo obi o se omia ma na chance ne onyo ye o se ohun ne se okay manufacturing defect
victory A calculator last number ni bi
0245 72 69
67 Nyaminsha bra
na say na boy adwuma
me da say good all right ebusia da say pa thank you very much if you ayeko
doctor yakọ ye de nyame ase ebenensa aberwa bi nso na kan de nyame de aba beju ni nyame ya do mo china ye besan so ehye
it is well kofi
inti enna ye de dwumadi ni nyina ebesi na ade bia na mo bia obetu no hunu se Ghana dikan
right
enye da ne da nyina na ye de sobo no bebo amanyofo ye omanfo no ye wo ye chefa
right
yes ya hahra atamienu ka bomu ana ye pepe
right
uye bi na obi su ye ne dia Ghana na yɛhwehwɛ no yɛnsa bɛka na nana birthdays wa
anti yɛn wishing for birthday quickly na afia so birthday wishes ya
birthdays ɛwɔ hɔ okay me share me DJ Marcus
DJ Marcus ya
DJ Marcus Don Papa Marcus and ne wudi wa woda
DJ Papa
DJ Papa obo ade nhyira onto nkwanem na de wo hwehwe bia no onye ma happy birthday to you DJ Marcus. Enjoy your day to the fullest. I think so. Me to aswa. We Mrs. Adrina Sam Awini. I ninia any Ephraim. Ben Ephraim. Yania if ye haya Ephraim ni abano no. O di na wada. Nyankopon nhyira no. Na de o hwehwe bia no onye ma no. Onkoso ama no kwatenti asika ewom pa. Enti Adrina Sam Awini, would what we done there. Enjoy your day to the fullest. Okay, dear Tosso, me and Sir Busia Penny Kwabna Yabua. Would do what da Yankupon Inshra, away every baby MCR ho, and I wish Busia Penny Kwabna Yabua. A Busia Penny, Yankupon Inshra pa, Nadia Oshibiano on your happy birthday to you. And we so every baby crona, Mrs. Pendilove Amwaku. Mrs. Pendilove Amwako and now what that Yankupon Shra pa happy birthday to you baby a party in one ya beba na ya bedibi okay we so every efie jewa kodie nanadwa and now your birthday nanadwa wudi wa woda Yankupon enshra na onto won kwanem enjoy your day we eye nanadwa and ne wudi wa woda every efie ejewa kodie Ahenfie fie heya ena ewehye wo next one edi ho we every wukuno ho Mr. Albert owo Asante Mampong ene Madam Comfort Tiwa CEO Royal Comfort Beauty Salon Asante Mampong eho ena wo udi wa woda Nyankopon nhyiraw na de wohwehwe bia no onye emmaw afeidi etwa to okay last but one Abena ekia a free year. Uko school St. Louis Jubilee School, Kumase. We every woman may her Anna Kosia Asantoa Sapon. Circuit Courts Judge. Jaya Kwanta. And ne eye will be in the birthday. Yankopo Inshirano pa. Enti Abena Pokuya a free year. We students. I was St. Louis Jubilee School, Kumase. And ne ewa wada. Enjoy your day. Nyankopon mie wadwin pa na wonso beye benim penimpa na Ghana enya woso mfaso. Last one. Junior Agogo, Champion Agogo and ne na wada. Agogo.
Yeah.
Jintian shi ni de sinh日快乐. Nyankopon nhyira pa. Onto wonkwane Junior Agogo no po adwuma. Jintian shi ni de sinh日. And then I would know. And to sing require. Happy birthday to you. Junior Agogo. Nyankopon nhyira pa. Enti ha. And I day birthdays no. Nyina so ebesie. Yewie. All right. Woman wants la. Say ni. Sai die.